goes.
Post it.
Yeah. I will post this on Patreon because it's not a vlog. It's not a vlog. It's no vlog. It's no vlog here. It's no vlog. Live outside of society. Come join us.
We're still
Free
looking for
your
a fourth.
mind, the rest will follow. Hello. Top of the morning, evening, afternoon, and good night to one and all. It is outside of society at 9:30 in the fucking morning because we don't play around here. Just kind of getting jumped off. Yeah. I was going to wait till 10:30, 11, and I was like, the Belgians, it's like 4 o'clock already over there for them. Like, they already sucked today's dick, so I might as well get on my knees and start sucking today's dick. Thank you, Lance. Thank you so much. Thank you, Jordan, so much. We did have a fourth member, but he's retired. Yeah, he doesn't show up anymore because I don't know. He's just got it like that. You know, Brie made a point to me. She said it's funny that you see all the outside of society members typing and posting up in Discord, but I haven't seen Spade ever post in Discord.
Well, you got to keep in mind, me and Matthew don't really have a successful channel that we need to maintain. So
Right. Yeah.
It takes
I'm going to
a lot
say
of
this.
your free
I'm going to
time.
make this as clear as fucking day. I'm going to sound hurtful. I'm going to sound hateful, but I'm going to put it out there and see who catches it. Who's got the baseball mitt on ready to foot his fastball? Because here it comes. It's coming in fast and low. You ready? Pack it in, Jorn. Pancakes is one ugly motherfucker. Like that dude, he's a cross. Like
you would be hurtful.
I've never watched Harry Potter. I don't even know where the hobbits are from, but I feel like he is an inbred between a hobbit, a garden gnome, and a fucking rat. Like all three of them got together, and that is what they created. Somewhere there's a human in there, but my God, he is fucking hideous. Like that's not only is that only a face a mother can love. That's like you got to put meat on the dog on his face for the dog to play with him. That's how ugly he is. Like that is an ugly fucking dude, man. Stop smiling.
Kind of get that. Yeah, kind of get that ogre vibe.
Smiling is supposed to entice people to come talk to you. When you smile, you look like a fucking dragon. You are intimidating. Anyway.
On the flip side, he does have the confidence to put himself out there, which is commendable.
So do transgenders.
That's also true. Point J.
So we'll nip that in the bud. So what's up, John? Where the fuck you been, bro? What's up, man? You off your cancer? Is it Belgian weather? You're not getting your dick sucked enough? What?
I don't know. I feel like I missed something. It's gonna be fine. I feel like I'm missing out energy. Like around 11, I'm just done for. Look, lights out.
So what? Are you unmotivated or are you just tired?
Mostly just tired, not motivated, because at work I get everything done. It's not that. It's just basically low on energy and a weird pressure on my chest.
Ooh, that's something new. That's no good.
That's what we call that's what we call anxiety. Anxiety.
I don't think I have
anxiety. Like you're having a heart attack. Okay, you call it what you will. You know, some things are out of our control, bro. As tough as you may try to be, or as resilient as you may be, some things you cannot control.
I have no argument. Like 99.99%, I would say 100% of the time you're actually right. So I'm gonna I'm gonna give you this one. You could be right. I have no idea. The only thing I'm expressing is I feel something is off. That's the only thing I could say, and
Could it
nothing
be
really
since you're
has
missing
changed.
out on so much? Is it possible that because a part of your life is basically in a back seat and you're on a waiting game that's just giving you anxiety because it's pent up and built up and keeps building up? You don't think that that's a
That could be it.
possibility?
That could be it.
Like stress? You know what I mean?
I don't feel like I'm stressed out at all.
You may not feel like you're stressed out, but if you're not sleeping and you feel off, that's stress showing you that it's affecting you. Regardless of what you feel, I'm not a doctor, but I've sent. Oh, wow. Glad you fucking joined us, cockbag. Regardless of how you may feel, you may be glad you could join us, Spade. Thanks for coming by. Yep.
I didn't know we were starting early.
Yeah, hey. I know you ain't doing shit anyway. You probably got your computer open. Thank you, Alicia, for the donation.
I was literally just rebuilding my 143. So
apparently you weren't rebuilding your hair because it looks like you just rolled out of bed. So if you just if you maybe that's what it is, Joel. Maybe you're just off because you're just not. You know what I mean? Like at the same time, I'm not gonna lie to you. I've done less and less after parties because I don't know about less. We're still doing them in the morning. But as far as night is concerned, I, like you, have lost a lot of motivation. The reason why I lost a lot of motivation is because there's fucking two people in there. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that I think it affects us in a way that some people show it, other people harbor it, right? And maybe your way of harboring it is just go to sleep and just start this fucking day all over again tomorrow.
Could be.
Let me ask you
On the
this:
flip side of your decision on the AP, if you start your day every single day with a morning stream, and then after that or later on that day, it becomes another live stream on your own, and you are the one that keeps it going, then at the end of the day, you're basically continuing a conversation with yourself that lasts 10 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I can't really do nighttime ones because Lance is either working, you can't be there, Matthew can't be there. So it's like I have to do them at like 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. And at that point, there's other things I could be doing, like doing reviews, pooping, doing shit around the house. I feel like the only one that's affected here is Alicia. So I don't know. Whatever. She's a good girl, though. Anyway, let's move on. So, yeah, maybe that's what your problem is that you're not up to snuff.
Yeah, could be it.
Before you went last night, right? Knowing that you were going to be on a stream today, well, you look grumpy again. The same shit happened last week. I don't know what's going on with you.
Really?
But yeah. Yeah. When you went to sleep last night, did you go to sleep normal time or did you stay up a little late?
I made it past 12, just past 12. Then crashed.
Were you excited for today?
Always. I didn't expect to be a fourth in here, but I'm excited nonetheless.
Oh. Yeah, well, sometimes. Spade, what the fuck?
Jabs.
Bro, listen. Well, that's okay. You could put your headgear on because you could absorb this one for one of your buddies. I was saying, I know you just kind of tuned in a little late, but I was talking about that fucking Pancakes dude, bro. That is one ugly motherfucker. Like that. No, I'm not trying to throw judgment or shade or be a nasty asshole. Like no one will ever fuck you, ever. Because if I'm looking at you dead ass on, like straight in your eyes, and I can tell you that you funky looking, that when a woman is on top of you, you times that funkiness by 2. Right? Like if you're a 7 standing up, laying down, you're probably a 5. But if you're a 3 laying down, you're probably a fucking -4. You know what I mean? Like that's an ugly dude. You got to find some new staff.
So let me ask you a question. how does a person in that situation, or what does he do in that situation?
Charisma. He has
No,
a
no.
nice personality.
Confidence. Yeah. Be funny, right? Make up. Look at Seth Rogen. Not really that funny, but I think it's some Jonah Hill. Jonah Hill's not an attractive guy, but he has a good sense of humor.
But he
Seth
lost all that
Rogen's
weight,
a good
though.
example. James Franco is sexy, so he could. I'm thinking of that whole group of people, but you got to be funny. But what he should do is wear a mask or something. You know what I mean? Like a Halloween mask every time you do a. I feel like that's better looking. Or get his makeup done.
Okay.
I bet he pulled a lot of women during the COVID stuff, like when the face mask hit.
Am I being mean?
Look, I don't think you're being mean. At the same time, though, people don't want to hear that. Nobody wants to hear like somebody saying, "Hey, you ugly. You don't have this. You don't have that." No one wants to hear these things because it makes you feel like shit.
It does nothing. It does not. I agree. It does nothing to help. You're right.
And
But
also
at the same time, though,
But you're on a thing, right? Like every actor, you know that you have to bring something to the table, right? Whether it's looks, Channing Tatum couldn't fucking act his way out of a fucking paper bag, right? Like but you got the body, so and you're a good looking dude, so you could get away with that. Seth Rogen couldn't fuck Marilyn Manson if he wanted to because he's ugly, but he'll make Marilyn Manson laugh, right? Like you got to bring something to the table. If the only thing you're bringing to the table is I had the hardest time growing up to get the dog to play with me, that's not a good thing to bring to the table. You know what I mean? Like you gotta have something. Like not even the X factor. Fuck it, give him the A factor. You gotta have something at the table. Yeah. You know what I mean? You have, and his smile, dude, stop, I'm gagging. Like it makes me ill. Like I don't mind watching your shit. I was watching it and then this fucking guy talks. I'm like, can I just fast forward? Just get him off my screen? I'd fuck a Rottweiler before I stuck my dick anywhere near him. It's God, bro.
Rottweilers are beautiful dogs, though.
And then you got like the other friend you got looks like he belongs on a fucking Playgirl cover magazine. Like he's a good looking dude. The other guy looks like Jordan and Rip Trippers had a fucking baby and just smoked bowls of weed. But then you got Pancakes, who looks like a fucking pancake that was ran with a steamroller. Like that is an ugly fucking dude.
But that's actually a good question, right? So you have a panel. I mean, the Lost credits or whatever has a panel. What is everyone's task in that panel? Like you do the.
You got a funny guy.
That stuff.
Right.
Yeah, everyone has a role. What is his designated role?
Yeah, like my role here is loud and obnoxious and overpowers everyone. Matthew's role is
I wouldn't go that far.
We just
need
an old person. Spade is just that Haji looking dude from fucking New York, and Jorn is the guy that's always grumpy. Like we have something. Oh God!
Look, I mean, he does his thing. He's the one that finds he finds the articles, he finds the trailers. He's the gopher. Go for this and go for that.
Looks like a fucking gopher.
So he's more behind the camera kind of guy.
Yeah.
Well, you just kind of put him behind the camera.
Yeah,
Fact
give
checker.
him a boom.
If we ever get a studio, I'll have him hold the camera. How's that sound?
I don't even know. Like, whose friend is that? Is that someone's father? Like, is that just like a pity we need a fourth square? Like, what? Like, what?
No, Dad, I'm good. I'll get myself home from school. You don't have to pick me up.
Right? Like, what? Like, who picked him up? And how? I would never have a friend that's my age but looks 30 years older than I do.
You know what the fucked up part is?
Is that he's never got.
No, I don't know that.
He's the youngest one.
That's he's like the second oldest, maybe third oldest out of the four. Second oldest, maybe. And whatever, he looks older than everybody.
So he's in his 40s.
It's that smile, bro.
No. I'm the one that's almost in my 40s.
It's that smile, bro. It's that smile, bro.
I'll tell him to stop smiling.
Yeah, just get angry. Who's the fucking the Ken guy from Ken and Barbie? Like, who's that guy? What's his wife look like? I'm just genuinely interested. The blonde guy. You got to know who I'm talking about.
Yeah. So
Johnny.
John, yeah. No, he's actually single now. He actually ended his. He was engaged, but
Why?
he ended it.
Why?
Oh,
Because he found out he likes dick.
No, not at all.
It looks like he sucks dick.
No, something along the lines of like she was a gold digger or something like that. So
But he was engaged to be married to her.
yeah. And
Oh,
then
you do enough
afterwards,
due diligence before putting a ring on it.
yeah, I could. Yeah, you would say that.
Maybe he should marry Pancake.
No, that would be the weirdest thing ever.
Somebody got to help him with his looks, bro, because Jesus just gave up. You know what I mean? Like, God was making him and just like, this is the scraps it is. This is the scraps it is. There's a person. Go! We need somebody to look like an oak tree.
Sometimes Jesus gets tired of taking
Yeah,
the
he's
deal.
just like, let's
He's
just...
like,
It's like when you want to make that meal and all you got is a box of macaroni and cheese and you're just like, fuck it. That's what Jesus was like.
But you lost a packet of cheese though, right?
Yeah,
So now
just
you
the
have to do
noodles, just
macaroni.
wet
Yeah.
noodles.
Well, Spade, I do like the energy more from the shorts than from the real reviews. There's
The
more.
shorts will not help him.
Right. That's why we
No,
only
they
do
won't,
shorts.
but there's
We-
more
we
pizzazz
barely
and,
do
and
shorts.
more energy
No,
in the
what he
shorts.
needs to do is take those same videos where they talk for fucking 15 minutes and shut it down. Make it 2. That's the whole video. Okay, I'm also I know where I seem like I'm always picking on you, but it comes from a good place. It's called my
I'm not.
asshole. Here's the deal. As much as you keep uploading every day, the idea I told you in the beginning, consistency is key. I'm now pulling back my submission, and I'm gonna tell you something else. Stop with the consistency because now it's obnoxious. You have to make quality content now. You see that the consistency is not working. 47, 48, 50, 52. It's the same people watching. You either have to change a direction or change the quality. When I'm saying change a direction, bring down the time. Get rid of that ugly fucking mutt. It would be better if it was just you and that good-looking dude. Get rid of fucking Pothead Steve or whatever his name is. Get rid of fucking Rottweiler Pancake and Bread, and you and just Ken just bang it out. You know what I mean? Makes more sense to have 2 than 4. That's my advice, is stop with the shorts. Go back to your format. I like your format. I watched like 12 of your videos, bro. And I'm just, okay, what could we fix on this? Like, if I was directing your shit, we would have went viral already. It would have been done. Your editing,
It's not the greatest. It's not the worst.
but you've been
either.
doing a video every day for the past fucking 7 months. You should be like Jesus behind the keyboard.
I should, yeah.
You know what I mean? You're just a little
Yeah.
slow. Your fingers got Down syndrome. Let's figure it out. Let's work it out.
Got the claw now. Is what it is.
Yeah. Why is the ugliest member? Thank you, Brie. The easiest one to see in the picture for the channel. Yes. Yes, I agree. I again, Spade brings up a good point. What do you say? Like, you really can't. I mean, you can't really say anything mean. You just deal with
Look,
it.
you could always post. You could always say something mean. It's just that it depends on how the person takes it. Some people take it as constructive criticism. Others take it personal. Others, don't give a shit.
I don't know how you could fix that. Let me ask you something. So, when a guy does his mustache, right? Like the guy that came by to do my cable today, he had that Monopoly jam. Not even a Monopoly jam. He had that shit where it goes here and then it swirls. Like, he spent some time. It was nice. I'm not, and he was saying sometimes it takes 5 minutes, other times it takes 30 minutes, an hour, it depends. And I said, how come? Watch this. Here's a topic. This is where we're going to go. How come you can walk up to a guy that does this with his beard? Or even that Blazarian guy? Dan Blazarian? Is that his name?
Blazarian, yeah.
You could walk up to him in the street and say, wow, nice fucking beard, bro. Or with the person with the stash, nice stash, bro. Watch this. We're going to change one thing out of this. All we're going to change is the gender. We're going to make it a female. When you walk up to a woman and you say, nice makeup, they're going to find that insulting. Why? Because they're using that makeup to make themselves look better. If you tell a woman that she's pretty, she's probably going to think you're a fucking weirdo and say, ew, pervert. Or if you say nice tits because you have a nice top on, your tits are out there. What the fuck do you want me to say? Nice shoelaces? So why can we give a man a compliment and he take that and he's happy about that? Now, if you take that same compliment, obviously, if you walk up to him and tell her she got a nice mustache, that's not going to work. But you get the idea. But when you walk up to a woman, what do you say? You can't say anything because everything you fucking say is going to be found offensive.
Well, the reason for that is because women get it so often through the years, through the decades, and they're just tired of it, right? And they'll tell you, well, I'm not dressing up nice, or I didn't put my makeup on nice for you. I did it for me to make me feel better. Okay, so I'm making you feel better by giving you a compliment, but you don't want to take the compliment. So what's the issue here?
See, but the issue is that a lot of women didn't like it and made all fuss about it, and now a lot of men pay them no attention and walk straight by, and now women are going on TikTok, Twitch, whatever you want, complaining that they don't get attention from men. Yeah, what do you want?
Grumpy Jordan, what do you got?
I think I was considering some things, and the only thing that popped into my head was maybe it's because our motivations are 100% kosher for most men. It's just not a compliment; it's a way in. Like it's the first step of many steps.
That's a good argument, but for me, right? I'll go through a drive-through. I don't know if I've ever done it with Brandon Carl. I'm sure you have. I'll flirt with dudes at Burger King, not in a way that's sexy, but to kind of make them feel better about themselves. You know, not just to be a walking ray of sunshine, but like if a dude's got a deep voice, I'm like, bro, you got a sexy ass voice. I'm just letting you know. You know, like I'll throw that compliment out there, not to build up their self-esteem, but to make them smile.
Right? Because
what
are you losing?
Fucking smile throughout the whole day. That'll make your day that much better, bro.
Yes,
and
that person will have a better day. And
but why can't you do that with a woman? Why can't you do that with a woman? What's the argument?
But there's no alternative.
You don't want to hear it.
Wait. Hold on. I'm sorry to interrupt. Let me reiterate that. If I did it with an obese woman or a woman that is chubby, and I said, you got a cute ass voice, she'd be like, thank you, because she's not used to hearing that compliment. Now, if it's a woman that's sexy or attractive and you give that argument, I'm good. Okay, so now you just went from cool to cunt. I'm just letting you know, since you don't want to hear a compliment.
Right.
Now I just want to throw fucking plungers at your face because you look like shit. So, does that make you feel better now, cunt? Right. You understand? So go ahead. John. I'm sorry to interrupt. Yeah. I wanted to make a little bit.
And now we're coming to the point where you can't compliment a nice looking woman, and if you don't do it with a frumpy looking woman or an obese woman, you're the problem because you're supposed to find that attractive. That's the next step.
Yes. And if you're so happy with the way that you look, why when you get out of bed is the first thing you do is do your makeup and jump in the shower to look pretty? If you're happy with who you are, why do you have to put things on it? If I'm happy with the way my car looks, am I going to go get rims? No, because I like the way it looks. Right? When do you change anything when it's good?
Yeah, and that goes the same for clothing, right? If you didn't want other men looking at you, why would you dress sexy?
Right.
But what type of man do?
If you don't want to attract attention, then you just dress bland. Like you pick the most boring outfit ever, and nobody's gonna notice you.
The thing is also, what kind of man do they want attention for? Because I'm betting if a guy rolls up in a Rolls Royce, he gets out of the car and he's a solid 10. That woman wouldn't mind him going nice tits.
Well, let me fix that sentence for you. No man that gets out of a Rolls Royce is going to be a solid fucking 10. He's either going to be a meatball or daddy's money, right? Because no good-looking guy is going to be alone in like a phantom. You know what I mean? Like no.
So it's either or. It's
It's
either
just-
or.
Yeah.
I mean, can you honestly show me what, just one example of a very good looking guy that's a millionaire? First off, just that's one. Like that's find me that, okay?
Hollywood doesn't count. Hollywood doesn't count.
But
Ooh.
would you really
No.
consider them millionaires? You really think Denzel, well, probably those. I don't know.
Well, those are grade A actors, of course. they're
Yeah,
going
but
to
I don't
have
know if
money.
they got $1 million in their bank account, bro. That's a lot of fucking cheese to sit in a bank account, right? Like that's regardless of how much money you make. Plus, it's not insured anyway. But you're not gonna find somebody that's a good looking dude and single. I'm sorry, a woman grabbed him already.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
he's gay.
Yeah. It's very rare
Or
to
he's
find
gay.
a bachelor that has got a lot of money. But you bring up a valid point.
Yeah, but-
You know, you pull up in a Rolls Royce. Doesn't matter what you look like. Well, I don't know about a Rolls Royce. You know, because a lot of women don't know what that is. They're gonna think it's a Chrysler because they do look similar. I'm gonna get scolded for that.
No,
I'm
but
just
you're
saying-
right though. You're not going to get. Who's going to scold you?
Look
No one's
at
gonna scold
Bentley.
you.
Look
You are
at
right.
Bentley's front end. Okay, it's not a Rolls Royce, but look at Bentley's front end. And look at a
And a
Chrysler.
Chrysler 300.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
You'd be real hard
Same
pressed. Unless you know what is what, you're gonna be like, that looks like the front end of a Bentley. I'm just saying. But if it was a Lamborghini or a Ferrari, oh, bro, forget it. You don't even have to get out of the car. You go down to South
Yeah.
Beach, Miami, sit at a light. Even fucking dudes are gonna look at what's behind that wheel.
Yep. That's a fact.
There's a guy that goes
That's a
viral.
fact.
All he does is he goes up to people in nice cars, and it's not scripted. He's like, "What do you do?" And that's viral because people just want to see what those people, because of course they want to get things that they fantasize about. I don't know. I think women are most women are
It's
just
gotten to the point where there's
unapproachable.
an unappreciated.
And
I
unrealistic.
also like those series when he actually asks what they do, because none of them answer, "Oh, I'm just a lazy piece of shit and I just got this car." Like they all said, "I worked hard. This is my job, and then eventually I got."
And
my
look,
car."
and when people are like, "Oh, you didn't work hard, you act," you go try it. You go do it.
It's
If
not
it's
easy.
that easy.
You go behind a
Everyone will be
fucking
doing
screen
it.
where you gotta put on a straight face and act. Go do it.
Yeah.
Just because it's easy for him
Fly
to
on
do it
command.
because he's mastered it. I hate when people
Right.
are like, "Oh, that's a," and I've thought about this. What I do, is it hard work? No, but for most people to do what I do would be hard work. So
It's not. But that's the thing, though. It's not physically intensive. That's how
just
people
because
see
it's
it,
not
though, Jay.
physically intensive,
It's your
doesn't mean
job
it's
is not
hard.
physically correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right.
But people see it as, oh, he sits in front of a camera and he does a couple of hours of editing. Yeah, but those couple of hours of editing are a pain in the fucking ass.
Oh yeah,
Coming up with the idea,
yeah.
coming up with the idea to do the video, coming up with what you're going to say. That's it. You don't have writers behind you writing you a script.
Huh?
You got to come up with everything on the fly, or even if you wrote the script yourself, you still had to sit there, take the time to write it. Then you had to film it. Then you have to put it in to whatever program that you're using to edit it. And then there's 5 hours later, and then you're like, "Ooh, it's not good enough. Let me go back again and do some more. Edit here, do this, do that." Then you got to upload it and have your fingers crossed that people are going to like it.
And not only
It's
that,
not easy.
people only see the peak of the story, right? Like that.
Correct.
When you
Yes.
blow up, or you are eventually at the point you want to be of your popularity, they didn't see you struggling for the 4 or 5 years or 10 years mastering your
Yeah.
craft.
Right.
They didn't see
Amen to
that.
Right.
Amen to that.
Look at
Amen
actors.
to
Look
that.
at actors today that you're like, oh, he's a good actor. Or even actors from 10 years ago, 20 years ago. Where did they start off?
Yeah.
They started off in plays in school. They started off on Broadway. They started off in TV commercials for Doritos or for
Not all of
Pepsi
them, but
or for
Let me
whatever.
tell you a true story. That's going to go against everything you just said. Gerard Butler. You can look this up. My
It's-
man.
Right, but it's
Wait.
not everyone. But
Yeah,
most.
but I'm just saying this story is unfucking real. My man is in a coffee shop. This is the whole story. Not some shit. You have to put this all together. He's in a coffee shop drinking a coffee. He's reading a script of a subtitle of a movie. A guy walks in and is like, "I like your voice. would you like to film 300? Right? Like it wasn't 300, it was something else, but he was like, sure. Okay.
Who's gonna say no?
Career activated. Like, talk about right place, right time. My man was
Right.
reading the subtitle of
But
a
that
movie.
doesn't happen all the time. But that's the thing, though, Jay. It
You
doesn't
get a
happen
good break.
all the time.
You got a good break. You got a good
Or else people would be in a coffee shop all day drinking coffee, waiting for that
Reading
one
subtitles.
producer to show up and say, "Ooh, I like the way you flickered your hair like this. Let me put you in the movie." No, it doesn't work that way, though. Not for the most part.
And-
Sometimes you get lucky.
I do like him, but it's not like A-level actor. Like he
Right.
Really?
He's like a C. No.
If
I
you
don't
think
think
about
so.
it, I think he's good, but if you look at the range, I wouldn't
Hey.
put him against like a Denzel Washington or a Tom Cruise.
I don't
or
think
whoever you want.
I don't think you can put much.
No, he's like B or
Denzel.
C.
Denzel is like
Yeah,
Closer to C.
that's what I'm saying. Like acting wise, he's a good actor. He's not a great actor.
You know who I really
Right?
fucking
I
like,
agree.
bro? Like I hate saying this because not that it's a man, it's just so passionate. I absolutely fell in love, for lack of better terms, with Danny McBride. There is something
Really?
I don't know what it is. When I watched Eastbound and Down, you were here for the beginning of that, Jordan, the first couple episodes.
Yeah.
I would pay, when that was done, $400 an extra episode. And then everything that he's been in, whether it's Land of Lost, The End, no matter what he plays that same kind of role, I really, really like him as an actor. I think he's just,
But he's always playing the same thing, though.
it doesn't matter.
Isn't it being typecast?
But
typecast at that point.
you're a jack of no trades, you're a master of one. Right? There's
Okay.
nothing wrong with that. If you got a great welder and he can't plumb, that's fine. He makes up for it with that welding. Bro, I don't know. There's something about him that I'm just, obviously I'll never see him he was in a serious role in Eastbound and Down, but I don't know. I really, really like him as an actor. Like really top 3 actors of all time. I really like him.
Yeah. The first time I saw him was the Foot Fist Way, and since then, yeah.
Yeah, he's just a really, I don't know. He's just, I used to like Will Ferrell a lot. Will Ferrell's good, but Danny McBride took his place. I just think he's zippy, he's blunt, he's brash in every role. I don't know. I like him. He's good. Anyway, but with the compliments, I don't think. I think you should be able to walk up to him and say, "Wow." And then they do this shit with their pants now, where they're doing purpose camel toes. What's your purpose of that? Why you do that? Why are you doing that?
I want you to see my clamshell.
Any attention is good attention. That's the best I got.
And women, no offense, women got it easy, bro. Because if they're not making any money, all they got to do is just show off their goodies.
That's it. That's it. Show me one guy who could do that. Nope.
Not even Channing Tatum.
Oh, not only that.
Not even.
No,
Not even.
No, you ain't got shit.
No,
What'd you
think
say,
about it. Like if you're an obese guy, I want to bet you $1,000 you're gonna sit alone in a webcam room for a long time. Yet if you flip that and you put a naked obese woman in there, there's gonna be tons of dudes in there, even though she isn't really that appealing. Still, there's gonna be dudes in there.
But why? What's the reasoning? You know what the reasoning is? Pussy. The pussy is the all magic
Power.
word. Everyone wants to see it.
Pop,
Everyone-
power pussy.
Yep. That's what it is. Everyone wants that. That's what they want. Even gay guys would not tell you that they go into a room like that just to see dudes. They'll probably go into a chick before they go into dudes. Regardless of whether you look who's the best friend to all women, right? Gay guys.
How shitty your money is as a woman, bro, it don't matter. Like you do
You
a
can always
couple
get a
videos
meal.
showing off your breast and you're cute and sexy. You don't even have to talk. You just
Right.
like that. Remember that one woman that's cute where she's sitting there for fucking 21 hours, the whole stream, and at the end, and she said, whatever she said. I don't even remember. Are you done, or don't you think that was weird?
Yeah.
And people watch that shit just because you're good looking. You're on a fucking camera.
Yep. That's it.
Good point.
But then people would say that's sexist, though. Right. But some people would say that's sexist because it's like, oh, you're putting women, you're objectifying women.
Misogynist.
Right. But that's what it is, though. If 99% of the population is going to do that, that's not being misogynistic. That's just being, it's a fact. That's what you're doing. Everybody's agreeing with you.
That's just you playing the market. I don't think it's misogynistic at all. It's your own decision.
But they will say that, though.
Money.
It's very easy.
But see,
I just think it's fucking
pay a
crazy,
bill.
bro. You spread your legs and money just comes out like a fucking slot machine.
I mean,
Well,
I'm gonna be honest, I truly hate my job. If there was an option that I would just wake up at 7 a.m., just 1 hour stream, just laying there with my legs open. That's it. I made $1,000.
That's it, right? I don't even have to go to work tomorrow. You know, I just
No.
It's like you almost want to try to be a transgender. Like let me
I see the appeal.
Like, let me just, I see the appeal money-wise, right? Like, if I could sit there with my new vagina.
But see, we all accept that because a woman that can't pay her bills, she goes on OnlyFools, shows some skin, and she can pay her bills.
Do we accept that, though? Do men generally accept that? Or the question would be, is, all right, you may accept that, but do you respect that? For instance, would you the woman that was in that industry?
No, but here's the thing, Jay.
See,
how many men would openly admit to having an account? That's the first thing.
Wait, what are we talking about? You're talking about OnlyFans, or you talking about like Pornhub?
Yeah, how many, like you said, we accept it. I don't think we accept it. Like even in this group.
OnlyFans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if you have an account and you won't admit it to your closest friends or even joke about it, that means you do feel embarrassed about it. Shouldn't you delete the account then to begin with? If you're not comfortable with it, maybe you should delete it.
Yeah, I feel like most men wouldn't go around telling people I got this account, I'm doing this. I don't feel like that.
Yeah, because then people are gonna turn around and be like, "Hey, you're a simp. Why are you paying this person X amount of dollars for, know, nudes or whatever?"
So, but that means that
at the
in
same
the back
time,
of their
though,
minds, they do feel embarrassed about it.
But at the same time, though, you turn around and tell somebody, "Hey, let's go to the strip club." They're gonna be like, "Oh, okay, let's go." Where's the difference, though? It's the same thing, no? Being on OnlyFans and being a stripper is the same thing. But if you tell people, "Hey, let's go to the strip club,"
there's a small difference. There's a small difference. That's you actually going
alcohol?
outside. That seems more normal than just doing it in a dark basement somewhere, in your parents' basement at that.
I don't know, man. I feel like it's the same.
At least you're going outside. You're being social, even though it's exactly the same on paper. You at least go outside. You have some interaction. You're mingling somewhat.
Yeah, but the whole idea is the same, Jordan.
I know, but I'm trying to say.
Yeah, no, I get it. I'm just saying that's a far stretch. I wouldn't call that mingling. Oh, look at her asshole. You think we could trim that?
But Jay,
see, you're having
have you not
with
gone?
People, it's nice.
But have you not gone to a strip club and you have that one friend who is telling this stripper his whole life story so she can feel bad for him?
No, you got to
never seen those.
That's Pancakes, isn't it?
No. But I've had friends. No, I've had friends where I've gone to the strip club and he's sitting there and he's just talking to her, and every so often he'd give her another $1 or $2 or $5, whatever. And I was like, dude, what the fuck are you guys telling? Oh, I was telling her how.
All right,
whatever.
Hold on. Let's go back to my original question because nobody answered. So, would you guys date a woman that was in the industry?
No.
Whether it be OnlyFans or Pornhub or any of the a porn star, would you?
I have two answers.
Go ahead.
No, and secondly, I don't think I would come across to that kind of female in my group. You circle in the kind of people.
Okay, you have
wanna
to keep in mind that you're
hang around.
happily married with Sniffles, right? You'll have to
True,
for a second
true.
try to fantasize yourself
True.
or put yourself in a place where you're not with
Yes.
her, right? Your hot
Okay.
woman walks up to you. She's, bro,
Never happened, but okay.
9 out of
I'm
10.
going with
She's
this
like,
empathy.
you get together, you go out, and then you're like, what do you do for a profession? Even though you already know, right? Like, if she got fake tits and a fat ass, you already know the answer. Yeah. It's like, okay, you shouldn't have ran the stop sign. You saw it. So you know what it is. Would you still, 1, have sex with her? 2, continue to date her?
Yes, on the first, second, no.
Matthew?
If it's only fools and it's not porn, maybe.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't like it for her to be in front of a gazillion other guys. That wouldn't sit well with me. If it's porn, nope.
Spade?
I dated a webcam girl
Okay.
before I knew she was a webcam girl.
Okay. We're not
Wait,
talking
wait,
about cam
wait.
girls,
Is
guys. We're
this the
talking about
same
fucking
thing
like
as the
real shit.
shootout?
Cam girl. Every woman has done
Right,
cam girl.
but that's what I'm saying. Like I've dated someone who was doing that, so for me, it's like whatever. It's like another job. I don't see it as, it's. I think people put a stigma on it.
All right, let me try
and-
this. You're married, right? You have an attractive wife.
Yeah.
She's a good body. She tells you,
Yep.
listen, Michael Spade, even though it's not your real name, Michael Spade. What I want to do is I want to show off my pussy and penetrate me with alien dicks. I'm gonna start doing that tomorrow
Nice.
because I know I can make lots of money. Would you be okay with this?
Nice, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Fuck it. If we really need the money that bad, yeah, sure.
It will destroy your relationship.
Really?
It will destroy.
Really?
You think so?
Absolutely, bro.
Why?
Oh,
I'm living proof of
100%.
that. I'm living proof. You guys not remember my story, my last ex-wife? It will
Yeah.
destroy.
Oh.
It will destroy your love. I promise you, like that. I'm just telling you right now, because that will become an addiction. The money, and then she'll start saying their names while she's coming. It's gonna fuck with your psyche. She's gonna tell you she's not really coming. Then you go feel her pussy, and it's super sticky. Yeah, you were fucking coming. She's gonna squirt for other men, even though she never squirted for you. Yeah, no, it will take its toll on you. I promise. I
A
promise.
bunch of men simping over her with the dollar bills, and you're the
And then
bum
she
that
goes to
can't.
meet one of them because they're gonna offer her 20 fucking grand and just go have lunch with her at Cracker Barrel. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Trust me. Your relationship just took a fucking turn because of one decision. You saw green over it.
Sell the house and
Maybe it's
both
just-
get a job.
Me being, I don't know, old soul. I feel like, yeah, that it's not ownership, it's just that's mine. You don't
Yeah.
get to see it.
Huh. Well,
I didn't think of it that way.
Well, I also
That's
wouldn't
why
let
we-
my woman go out to have hikes, but that's just me being a conservative.
But that's why virginity has always been a commodity, right?
Oh yeah,
anymore,
I still think
I
it is.
I don't even know if you could find an 18-year-old woman that's a virgin. Bro, you have a better chance of winning the lottery. Like,
Well, there's still ugly girls out there.
okay, now, all right, let me rephrase. You have bad chances of finding someone that is worthwhile that's a virgin at today's day and age. I mean, I remember Arent telling me not
Good
going to
point.
reach 12 or 13. And it's just,
Oh.
oh,
But there's a good point, Jay. Do you think there's a difference? Like, let's say, in that argument, you have an 18-year-old girl, right? And you put her in a city, highly dense population, beautiful girl. There's a higher chance of her getting multiple suitors, and she would lose her virginity faster. I'll put that same girl in like a backwater town where the population is smaller. Maybe
Valid
that would
argument. Valid
decrease his
argument.
chances.
Yeah, valid argument. Very valid. It's just more rare, you know.
Oh, it definitely is.
So it's definitely a commodity. I'll give you that. It's
I wonder if the
she's-
value lowered because of the internet or society as a whole.
Well, I think it's society as a whole because people are losing it left and right, 1, 2, 3. Because even if
Oh,
you
you think it
don't
lost
want,
value?
it's what?
You think it lost value? I don't think
I
it
think it
lost
lost
value.
value.
It's
I think
becoming more
not.
valuable because it's hard to
Let
find.
me rephrase.
Well, first
Right,
off,
'cause it's hard to
finding one
find.
that's actually one and like that's telling you one and it is actually one,
It's hard.
rare.
Yeah,
Finding one that tells you that they're one, hi.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm a
Right.
virgin. Then how come when you shit, you don't even have to squat? How come? What's that about? Why does it just when you fart, your ass cheeks don't even touch? It just
But anal doesn't count, Jay. Right?
oh
Anal doesn't count.
oh no, it
I thought it
counts.
doesn't count.
Oh no, that counts. If anything is penetrating that region that is not a tampy or a pencil, I don't know why he's sticking pencils in your pussy. That's a confused blonde. She's got a tampon in her ear too. But nah, bro. Well, I don't know. Now you got me thinking. If it's no, that's maybe.
Well, the
But
gland
if you
is
pat her on the
another
shoulder
one.
and the shit falls out, she's not a virgin, right?
You know, one thing when I was in the industry, one thing that the reason why I see a lot of women, you'll see women do one of two things. Educate you real quick. It's going to make you look at porn a different way. So women will either do anal or they'll do vaginal. Now, 90% of the women that do anal will kiss. Like they'll do ass to mouth, all that shit. But they will not do vaginal penetration. There's a reason for that. I'll tell you in a second. Then you'll find women that will only do vaginal and will still kiss or won't kiss, but they won't do any anal. There's also a reason for that. Do you know what those reasons are? Those are the agreements between those porn stars and their significant others. This area is only for me. Okay? Everything else
Or they
is
do it with the opposite sex.
no, and I'm telling you firsthand, that is a huge. If you meet 10 girls that are all in porn, it's all the same story. I don't do anal because I saved that for my significant other.
Right.
Regardless,
The same for the kissing, right?
same with the kissing. Yeah, a lot of women won't kiss.
Right, like because I remember there was a big thing back in the early 2000s when Jenna Jameson had married Jay Sterling, whatever his name was. Anyway, she stopped doing male to female, and she was only doing female and female because she's like, now the only dick I have is his, and that's the only thing that I'm going to do. So a lot of them went by just so they can,
It's just
make the money.
But I guess a caveat, something you have to accept everything else.
Yeah, but you know what though? That's but that's good, right? You're doing something for your relationship, right? You're showing that,
I mean, I don't know. I feel like sex is pretty intimate with an individual. So now that you're just freely doing
it is.
I don't know if that
is.
That makes it okay.
I think it's really difficult to make a relationship like that last. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, because at the end of the day, everyone's always jealous, right? I don't care who you are. You're gonna get jealous of the other person.
You don't ever
Even
get
if you're
jealous
okay
of your
with
girl
it,
going
you
out
said you were
fucking
okay
hiking
with
with
your wife
Chris up
doing it.
mountains. You don't ever never
No.
make a little jelly.
No,
Really?
not at all. Yeah.
Just a little.
Nope.
Wait,
Don't you
just
think
5
it's
minutes earlier, you
hard
said
of
you
being
were okay
in a
with it.
relationship?
Two
I'm
questions
sorry. What?
at the same time.
Yeah, I don't know who to answer. What?
5 minutes ago, you just said you were fine with it if your wife would do that stuff like that. Yeah, for the money. Let's go.
Yeah,
Now
but
you're saying the
but
opposite.
but if it's right, okay. So the difference is I was looking at it differently as if she's going to do it, obviously either I'm doing it with her or she's doing solo play. That's how I was thinking of it, and that's why I said yes. I wasn't thinking like, oh, somebody's going to come up and be like, yo, we're going to pay you X amount to do this. That would be a little, not okay with. At the same time,
A
though,
little not okay with. So with enough of money, you'd be okay. Because you
But
said a
wouldn't
little
anybody?
not okay.
wouldn't anybody? I have to
Well,
be careful
someone
with my
offered me $1
words.
million to fuck my wife.
You pay off your house, you pay off everything,
I wouldn't be able to do it.
and then some.
I wouldn't be able to do it. There's no way. There's no way.
It's always going to be in the back of your mind.
Now, if it's life or death, and
That's a
that's
different
the
story.
option,
I
okay.
hate when people say that. I hate when
Why?
people say that if it's life or death,
You
because
know what I hate when people say
No,
fucking good morning, and people say it anyway. So, looks like we're.
but think about it though. If somebody's gonna come up to you and be like,
No,
"Jay,
you know what I hate?
will-
It's the worst thing. At the end of the day, what are you gonna do? At the end of the look. At the end of the day, look. Every fucking day has an end of a day, right? Not every day is gonna be life or death. So mine matters more than at the end of the day. What are you gonna do? It's a good.
What you're gonna do?
What are you gonna do? Shut the fuck up. That's what you're gonna do. At the end of the day, you're gonna go to sleep. So why do you hate life or death? Why do you hate that saying? Why?
Because how often is somebody going to come up to you and say, "Listen, I'm either going to pop you in the head or I get to fuck your wife"?
Don't you watch a lot of movies?
Yes, but
Isn't that in a lot of movies?
in some movies, yes, it's like
Okay,
that. But it's like
that's the end of that
just
discussion.
because, but just because it's in a movie doesn't mean that it's real. I mean, has it happened before? Yes. Will it happen to you? Most likely
I gotta
not.
ask. I gotta ask, Spade. In that scenario, and I have a gun to your head, wouldn't I just take your wife? Why would I ask? In this, I mean, if it's life or death, I
Right.
already
So at that
got a-
point, it's like it's not a life or death. It's not life or death.
I don't know. I
So
might
it's a
do it as
stupid
long as I get to watch and come too. So that's fine. Go ahead. You don't even need to pay me money. Matter of fact, I got $5,000 on it. Hit it. I pay you
Can
after
I
you're
film
done
it,
tearing this
please?
pussy up.
Can I use the
Spade, you
footage?
never get jealous?
Look, you do get jealous. I was saying that before. I don't care who you are, you'll get
At
jealous.
the end of the
but-
day, you do get jealous.
No, I didn't say that. But
But you do say that in a lot of your Final Fantasy. Look, at the end of the day, I will smack the fuck out of you. You say that one more time. You're at the end of the day. It is 9:30 p.m. You got an hour left before you're in bed. It's already at the end of the day. Go.
it's
So you
been
don't
the
get
end of the
jealous.
day.
Why do you not get jealous? You
No,
don't
I
think
do
you
get
ever
jealous.
fuck somebody else?
But I don't know. I don't think so.
Oh.
I don't believe you. And on the other end, even though it's a weird emotion to have, it also shows you actually care.
Yes. I agree with
But
that.
that when you're jealous, yeah.
Yeah.
I think everybody's got jealousy in them.
I
Everybody.
agree with that. But that's what I was saying. Everyone gets jealous, no matter what they say. You're always going to get jealous at some point. Sometimes it's too much. Sometimes
It
it's
doesn't even have
what
to be the end of the day. It could be during the day.
It could be
the
once you
morning.
wake up.
Look,
Yeah,
at the start of the day,
Yeah.
you know?
yeah. At the start of the day.
At the start
start
of the
using
day,
that
it
one
is
now.
what it is. That's another stupid one. It is what it is. No fucking shit. It is what it is. Like you're showing me what it is. Oh my god, bro! I see why people don't want to learn the
I
English.
don't really like that, but because in some cases you can still change it, and I feel like in that sentence it means there's nothing you can do about it anymore. And in most cases, yes, you can.
Yeah, you could always do something about it. Always. Whether or not it's the moral or ethically correct thing to do, you could always do something about it. It really don't bother you that your wife goes on a fucking hiking trail, just her with one dude that's better looking than you are. That doesn't bother you one bit.
Number one, it's never only one person. Number two, I personally don't believe any one of them are better looking than me. They're all smaller than her, so like they're tiny.
Good job.
So
But
that's why I'm
I
not
have a
worried.
question. I also have one question, Spade. Maybe it's a trusting. Let's say I'm gonna ask the rest of the people in this panel. But if you're, let's say, in an incredibly happy and good relationship, don't you guys feel like the chances of her or you in this scenario cheating are very small because you have nothing to look for, right?
Yeah, I don't
You
have anything to
everything.
worry about because what? Yeah, exactly. There's no reason for her to do that. So I'm not
You want the
worried
simple
about that.
answer?
That's one of the reasons.
You want the simple answer? For a man, if he gets fed and he gets sex, he's not gonna.
Yeah.
Amen to that.
Right.
Especially if the sex is good, right?
Right.
Yep.
I agree.
For a woman, on the other hand,
Yeah, but then you're going into like she could improve herself financially, probably.
Or
whatever,
you're just not giving it to her emotionally.
I'm having difficulties to believe that you just go, if you're 100% perfectly happy with everything that is, that you would just throw it away just because.
But you know what it is though?
That's
A lot
why
of people, a lot of
80 more than 80% of divorces are women filing for divorce
Yeah.
and moving on to the next guy.
Yeah, well, women have a higher rate of divorce than men do. That's proven.
and they're usually the first ones to find somebody else right after the divorce.
You sure about that?
So what does that tell you?
That-
Isn't it? Isn't the woman
Nowadays,
always the
maybe
one that
less and
has?
less. Nowadays, maybe less and less because men are going like, nah.
I think women are more like, oh, he's gone. I can now play with my pussy on camera and make some money.
Also true.
Which in turn gets you another guy who's going to be on camera with you to make even more money, right?
Yeah, that's
So she's doing it more than what he is.
yeah. I mean, look, if Brie was like, Jay, I'm going out with a bunch of dudes, we're gonna go hiking, I would be like, let me go put some boots on.
Yeah.
You know what I
I'll
mean?
go
Like,
with-
like I'm fucking hiking today. You don't have to
And
go.
keep in
Is there any
mind,
reason
it's
why
not
you
because-
go with them versus if you were to go with me? Well, they keep up with me. Okay. I'd try to keep up. Oh, you want to go with all of us? Well, okay. Yeah. Well, no, because then that shows I don't trust you. I would like to be that person that you go hiking with. You understand? I don't know. To me,
Yeah. No, that makes sense. That makes sense. It makes sense.
it could be trust, I guess. I don't know. I know Brie wouldn't. I trust Brie more than any woman I've ever been with, ever.
Yeah,
I
but
don't
we're
think it's
men,
trust.
and men know
I don't
how
think
men
it's
think.
trust.
So men know
Right.
how men think. So you
Yeah,
know,
you don't think that
if she
she's
goes
climbing up that
she
hill
goes
and that
just a
leg goes
friend.
up on a rock and the butt cheek kind of tightens up? He's not looking at that like, I wonder what that pussy looks like with no jeans on. Wait till we get the
Oh,
top of this
yeah.
peak.
He's gonna.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I don't think it's trust between you and Brie. I think you know all the other people that will show up, and you don't trust them. That's more it.
It's like the excuse. It's only a guy friend. It's only a guy friend. Why are you jealous?
Sure.
I heard
Because
that
if
song.
you were to call
See,
that
no,
guy
wait, hold
friend
on. I
right
disagree.
now-
I disagree with that. I think women can have guy friends, and I think guys can have girlfriends.
Have you not heard
Yeah, but the
Bismarck?
guy friend- But the guy friend is, if given the chance, the guy friend is gonna.
Yes.
Oh, I
Humper.
Yeah.
100% agree with that.
More so than the female one. With
Absolutely.
the guy.
Like if she just walks out of the shower because they're friends, and now if it's a gay friend, that's fine.
But how do you?
know what
I
I mean?
want to see that you're gay. No. I want to
You
see
don't
you're
need to
gay. I
see
want
it.
to
You
see it
just
in your
ask them
ass.
a question. What is that bright thing that lights up the sky? It's a sun. You can watch her all day. Matter of fact, you go shower with her. If you're gonna answer that way, I know you son. You know, like you
I like
don't
that. I
need
think
anything else.
I'm gonna start asking people that.
What is that? What is that big yellow thing in the sky? It's the sun. All right.
You're
We're
gay.
good.
Okay.
It
I'm going to
makes
use
the
that. I like
pink
that.
come out.
That's a good one. So that's when they lose their inhibition, right? They're just like, oh, this is a regular question. I'm just going to, answer normally.
Yeah.
That's why they act like that? Okay.
Yeah, it'd be tough, man, to know that my wife is gonna go be with a bunch of dudes, even if it's one dude. How many other girls are there?
Usually there's a good, like almost the same ratio.
So what is
It's
this,
not
like a
just,
party at the top of a mountain?
Well, they go as they go as a whole bunch of friends and group, just go together and just go up the mountain or whatever.
And do what?
They just go up to the mountain. They climb the mountains and they do
I
the trails.
like I got
and
that
go up
part.
and down.
Well,
I don't find hiking interesting at all. Like
well,
I've
I don't
gone with
find
them,
any
and I'm
of
just
what
like,
you're
I'm
saying fun at all. But if
right.
they go up the mountain, when they get up there, what do? Just go back down it?
Yeah. That's
Okay.
it.
I'm gonna go walk outside, then walk right back inside.
That's exactly what it is. They go up. They're looking at it more as
Not a lot of entertainment, huh, New York?
No, it's not that it's
Not a
entertainment.
lot
They
to
feel
do
like
there.
it's more like something like a workout. It's like a workout, like going up a mountain. Trying to climb the mountain, or walking the hike, or whatever the case is.
When
Like
do they
to
do
them,
this?
they feel like it's
When do they do this?
it's randomly whenever everybody has off.
Like what? Once a month? Once a week? A couple times a week?
Maybe 2, maybe 3 times a month.
And how many times do you guys fuck? 2 times a
3,
month?
4 times a week.
Oh, okay. All right. Okay.
Week.
All right. Well,
No, this is weekly.
oh wow. Okay.
Well,
Does she dress
you
up?
get
She
nookie
put
after
boots
you
on
go?
and some like little brassieres and little nipple pasties, maybe some cucumbers on her eyes.
why would she put cucumbers on her eyes?
To stop the wrinkles. She's getting old, right?
Yeah, but she doesn't have any wrinkles.
Bet you that pussy's wrinkly.
I don't think so.
Every
Pretty
pussy.
sure.
Look, that thing the whole day is all squished up. I promise you. That's like a wrinkle mine in there. They're all wrinkly.
Do you get sex after the hike? Every time?
That's why I was trying to go with it. Like maybe she's really horny afterwards, so she doesn't fuck. But then again, women when they work out, they get really horny. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like that's a thing. I don't know what it is. They're really horny.
But isn't that because of the testosterone in your system? Isn't that what's supposed to make you? Because like when you work out, doesn't your testosterone
I think
go
it's
up or
more
some shit like that?
endorphins, right? You want to chase that
Oh, endorphins. Okay.
high? Yeah. You're talking to 3 people,
You've
4
never
people.
ever had like this thing I want to join? You've never had this, Spade. Like I'm gonna go with.
But
you.
I've gone with them.
And
I've gone with them a couple of times, and I just don't like it. I find it boring. It's like I'm walking in the wilderness. Yay! Like it's not, to me. It's not fun. I don't find anything fun
do they
about it.
stop and like eat a berry that's growing on a tree, or is it?
No.
So it's just
They-
a one
they stay
shot.
away from everything.
So it's just.
Yeah, they'll slowly, go up the mountain or go up a hill or
Do
whatever.
they
the hell
talk
the
to
hiking
each other
trail-
as they do this?
Yeah, everyone's just bullshitting.
Do they have backpacks on?
Yes.
What's in the backpacks?
Or the dildos strap on so everybody can, fuck each other.
Okay, I was trying to be serious. Like, are they prepared if something happens where they get stranded?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, like we got we got the lanterns, the lanyards.
How
the-
long
the
are they gone for?
knives, Oh, usually like I don't know, about 12 hours at max, depending on how far away they go.
Ooh.
Yeah, because sometimes
Do
you
they
got to
hike
go
in
for
plenty?
because we live in New York City. Everything is, an hour or 2 out of New York City.
I'd be a
Do
little.
they hike in
I
places
would
where
be a
there's like
little
cougars and mountain lions and stuff? And bears?
All right, there's
No.
no mountain lions over here. At least not that I know.
Sure there
of.
is. In upstate New York and in New Jersey, sure there is. Oh yeah.
Are there? All
Oh
right,
yeah.
well,
Mountain
good.
lions.
Now
Yeah.
I have one thing to
Yeah.
worry about.
Oh yeah. They're not gonna attack you though. Mountain lion, you're not its normal
Hmm.
prey. It's
Pray.
more scared of you are than you are of it.
Right. But these
So
are
I
all the
guess
people
you
that we
didn't
go camping with and whatnot.
Not we,
You
her.
didn't like the hiking, but
No, I've gone camping with them.
So
I
you're
go
the guy that
camping with
sits
them.
back and
Camping
plays
I'll
on the
do.
phone in a tent while everybody else is out frolicking in the fucking
Keep-
trees.
No.
Keep the
I'm the
fire
one
going.
that's doing the fire, so that way we can cook everything on the fire. That's what I'm doing.
Nice.
I'm thinking about my stomach.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to do that. I don't know. Like if you said 2-3 hours, maybe 12 hours. I don't know.
If you go
Yeah, 'cause-
camping, are there other people who don't go on the hike and who stay with you, or are you the only one keeping the fire going?
No. When we go camping, there's no hikes because the campgrounds that we go to is all water sports. So we'll go into the river with the floats or with the the big ass floats that they rent out. So it's like you legit like you go 5 people on a boat and just go down the river, the Delaware River, the water gap.
yeah, I don't know, Spade. I have a lot of questions on that. For me, you're
I have
giving
more
a-
questions
a
as to
weird
when he's ever
vibe,
gonna
man.
fucking decorate that wall, bro. He's been like that since day one. It's just a blank ass blue wall.
I don't know what to put in here.
Art? A plant?
Movie poster?
A movie?
What
Yeah.
about a mountain?
What'd you say? What about a what? A mountain?
A mountain. Yeah.
Nice.
That
So we can
reminds
hike
him
the
of
trails
hiking.
over here, right?
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah, I saw that, Brie. All their green screens they be using. Oh God. And Pancakes is like somehow sitting on the floor. He's got like a kitchen background, and the chairs are bigger than he is. And
It's a
like,
diner. It's a diner.
Oh, it is. So that's not a green screen. It's a real diner.
No. It is a green. No. It is a green screen. It's just a picture of a diner in the background.
Why
But
would
imagine
you,
that wasn't it?
for God's sake, why would you pick a diner as a background for?
A movie channel.
Yeah.
bro, there are so many
A movie
questions,
theater?
not enough answers. And it's not like he's new. They've been doing this shit for like a year.
5-6 months, but yeah. We started in what? Mid-January, late January.
You still
He's
love
saving
doing
up
it?
for the Rolls Royce, isn't he? He's saving up
Yes.
for the Rolls, isn't he? Yeah.
Would you
what it
ask
is.
Still
Jordan?
love
Does he
doing
still
it?
love it?
Yeah. Do you still love doing it?
I enjoy it.
Yeah.
I enjoy it.
wasn't really.
Ooh.
I enjoy taking a piss in the morning. That doesn't mean I love it.
Good point.
I love doing it. I like doing it. Or else, if you didn't like doing something, right, you wouldn't be doing it anymore, right?
Not
Considering
like,
that it's
you either
there's no
love
monetary,
something
there's
or
no
you don't.
right. But that's what I'm saying. If there's no monetary value and you're still doing it, then that means what? Then you actually enjoy doing it, right?
Yeah, but
I
I
don't
seem
know.
to remember you
What's the
a couple of
motivation?
months ago. I love doing it. I love
I
doing
do.
this.
I do.
I like doing it.
No, it was
Eh.
like. I mean,
No,
I
no.
don't tell. If
No
I
offense.
tell my
If
wife
you
right
love-
now, I like
Let
my
me chime
wife,
in.
she's gonna storm in
Let
here.
me chime in. Here comes old school brash Jay. Spade, I got a lot of respect, right? Still have you on the stream as inactive as you are, but you've been to and through. You've been a great friend. You've come to help me when I'm in need. You've went to my business to empty it out. So I'm going to say this with all due respect, and I mean all due respect. So be prepared because you got to have your fucking big boy pants on for this one. You might need to ask Chris, who climbs the mountain, to borrow his to wear them because it's going to be raw. If you love it so much and you do it all the time, why are you so fucking bad at it? Why do you have such little screen time and they have more? You should be talking, not them. You're more entertaining than them. And I'm not saying that as a bias. I'm being about as real as fucking possible. You suck for letting them have all the screen time. You physically suck at editing if you've been doing it this much. You're doing too much with little reward, and they're doing nothing at all with all reward. Those are facts. Even in your shorts, go watch your shorts. Go watch your best 5 shorts. You have about 15 seconds of talking. Everybody else?
Oh, if that.
But I know you could talk.
Yeah, you do it in
I
here.
know.
So why
I
don't you
just-
lead the
you know what it is?
conversation?
Stop catering to them, bro. You will not succeed. You have a chain, right? You have 4 links in your chain. You're the strong one. Ken's the second one. Third and fourth are just fucking flopping there. If the chain moves a certain way, it's going to fall apart. You're only as strong as your weakest link. Okay. You don't want to hear that, though.
No. I listen. You know me. I take criticism. I'm not going to,
I mean,
shut my
it came with
camera
a
off and
compliment.
walk
There
away.
was a compliment in there somewhere.
Right. There was. I feel like I give them the space and let them talk, so that way they can better their craft. You know what I mean? Like, let them speak, so that way they're able to know how to speak and to do everything. And I put myself on the side thinking, okay, let's see where they're going with it and everything like that. That's why I'm more of a person that is argumentative, right? I mean, everyone knows that. So if somebody brings up something that I disagree with, then I will say something. But if I'm in a room and everyone's kind of agreeing with everything, and I agree with that, I can't really argue about it. I can make up something and say, okay, well, maybe I should go against the grain.
Jones short, and then get back to me.
Yep.
Go watch that short that you guys did outside, and then you
Right.
tell me what you see wrong with that.
So that's all nice and well, your mentality of letting them, but that's dragging you down at the moment.
That's right.
In my opinion.
That's right.
Right. No.
think
I
you
understand
should
that.
be
I know
leading
that.
You should be leading the conversation and
Yeah.
have them jump in.
Yeah. And if they have nothing to say, then they have nothing to say.
Have you ever considered, like, it's a short, right? Do you really edit it? Probably not. You just do the
No.
camera.
The edit is the
and
short is just a
post it,
short,
right?
60 seconds.
You
What do
ever
you need to edit for?
consider ranting for 15 seconds on your own and just posting it? After you watch the movie, just
I've thought about it,
to see the
and
views.
I feel like I'm too brash when I sit there and I argue.
But that's what
everything,
people
and
want.
Yeah.
That's what people look at me with my subs, bro. People are like, you ain't gonna be shit. You're too mean, bro. Please. People want that. They want that. My warning videos of brashness are more views than ones that are not warnings. People want that. They don't want, oh, this movie's good. Go get it. I'm getting paid by Indiana Jones, and I got a t-shirt and a bowl of popcorn for doing this. I agree, Brie. I'm trying not to be mean, but I so fucking agree. Like, I could watch all of their shit until that guy opens his mouth and I gotta go. I'm out, bro. I'm out. I'm sorry. You are a terrible person. I'm just swap it out. Get a chick on there. Watch her numbers skyrocket. Swap out Pancakes for Pancakia. She's a little bit more attractive and got tits and a pretty smile.
Well,
Yeah.
Spade,
Waffle.
you did say you didn't you wouldn't mind your wife doing it from a webcam, right? Put her on. Wanna bet you're gonna
Right.
see
But
an
the thing is,
increase
though,
in numbers?
she doesn't want to do that. She doesn't want to do it.
She
Why?
doesn't have to say anything. She just have to be.
Why doesn't she want to do it?
She just doesn't want to do it because she doesn't. She's not much of a TV movie type person. She's not like she'll watch whatever, but she doesn't want to sit there and talk about it. That's not her thing.
She doesn't have to do anything. She has to be in the video. At the
Just
end of
sit
the
there.
video, she says, "Well, I liked it. Bye," and then that's it.
And
Or
wear a
just
tube
smile,
top,
right? With her tits pushed up and just.
Have her pop up randomly during the videos.
Yeah, bro. I look. Sex sells. Always has.
Always, yeah.
But don't it's advice now. Don't go ahead and put pancakes in the tank top.
Oh,
That's not what we're saying.
If I do that, then you might as well
why
just shut
is
the
his
channel.
name Pancakes, bro?
He likes pancakes.
I like pussy. That's not my name.
Hey, pussy.
He wanted he
Keep it up.
wanted Joey
Keep
pancakes.
it up. I'll be coming to Belgium soon. Keep it up.
Yeah, but dude, I like
But
taking a
that
dump.
can be
Hey,
the
don't
only
be-
thing that's going for him, right?
What
I
do you mean?
mean, I like this one thing. That's now my nickname.
That just goes to show you how dry you are. I like silverware. What's up, spoons? Like,
I like food. Okay.
Wow, brilliant.
You have another guy coming on that just calls himself beverages.
Nice. Yes, that's a good idea.
Grape Kool-Adria. She's our co-host this week. She's black, by the way.
Of course.
Oh, Bree's going at it. Oh.
Oh yeah,
Well,
Bree's going all in. Yeah, I feel the same way she does. It is off-putting, pedophilia type shit. Like,
Turn him off.
But I'm still gonna ask the same thing I've asked multiple times every time we do this. I know you've invested how much you bought a camera, you do the editing. What besides showing up are the other ones doing?
Well, I mean, I don't make the thumbnails. Johnny makes the
does?
thumbnails. Johnny does it.
Wow.
Ken.
Johnny?
Yeah, the Ken doll
the
that you're
Ken
talking
one.
about.
Okay. So he's
he does-
putting in his work. He's good looking and he's doing shit. All right.
Yeah,
What's
he's doing
fucking
he does the thumbnails.
Jordan
and
Tripper's
he does
doing?
the- Jordan Trippers. Oh, Big
Grim.
Grim. He's just an on-air personality.
Does he smoke a lot of weed?
No, not at all.
Does he do a lot
No,
of
it's not that I
opiates?
know of. No,
Does he do Xanax? Is he on something?
he does nothing.
So his eyes just
Nothing.
naturally close like that in the middle of talking?
I guess so. Yeah,
Okay.
maybe he has a tick. I don't know.
No, that's not a tick. Tick, you're active. This guy looks like he's about ready to fall asleep. How'd you like the movie? It was good.
But I feel like he does well because he's animated. When he talks, he does his thing. He's very I guess not. Okay.
Spade, I don't want to be
From time
mean.
to time, I
but-
found him funny.
But there's
I'll
no
say
reason to be mean. Just say it. What are we afraid of? Just say it.
Well, I have said it.
Jay
I
has
don't know
said
how
it
else to
much.
say it. It's
Right, that's
fucking
what I'm saying.
ugly.
Why are you
said earlier? Spade,
right?
what I said earlier, the shorts, okay, and I've subscribed and I've tried watching the entire thing, but it gets so hard.
It's boring.
keeping focused halfway through. You're kind of like, oh, is this? How long is this
Okay,
thing still gonna go on? And
It's unnatural.
yeah, it's not.
so okay, so all right. So you're saying it's unnatural. When you feel like that, what is it that we are doing that is causing you to have this fatigue?
There's no
Too
chemistry.
long.
I think I agree with you. I keep saying that. I keep saying that we're going too long on this. I do agree. I
If
wanted
you
to-
had less people, you can make it half the time. Am I right?
You are absolutely right. Yes.
All right.
I
That's
will
the
not
end of
disagree
that
with
fucking
that.
discussion. If we had 4 people reviewing a product, right, it would take 4 times as long as than if one person did it, right? So cut it, bro. Cut it.
I have no idea. I mean, listen to Jay, like he actually has a channel. But here's the point: like you're still finding things out, right? You're trying stuff out. Why not split the panel up just to look at your viewing numbers? You and Ken all go
Well, we
see a
did.
movie,
We
do a
did.
review. Ah, see, I've been out of the loop. Sorry.
Right.
How's the channel
So,
going?
so we did. Right. So we did. No, but so we did do that. We did a video.
He said, so how's it all going then? I haven't watched anything. Go ahead, Spade, take it away.
So we did a
Spade's
video, and it
getting
was just
fucking
the two of
sand
us.
in his pussy. Go.
No, I'm not. I'm not.
Yeah,
I'm not getting
okay.
something-
I
I know.
really
Go.
I'm not. Not at all. I'm just
Go.
saying, like we've done one video where it's just me and Grim, and still the numbers don't change. I mean, obviously, it's
but
only
that's not,
one
that's
video.
not the combination I told. That's
You
not the
and
combination.
Kendall. And then do one where it's just pancakes and see how many video views he gets.
I actually okay. So we actually, when we were talking about this the other day, I was like, I told him, I said, Pancakes, you got to do your own videos and everything like that. So that way, you can't piggyback off of somebody else.
Sure.
We need you to just do your thing. And he was like, okay, fine, no problem.
Spade,
So, we're gonna try and-
small suggestion. I would turn off the comments on that one. Just a suggestion.
Just play it safe. Yeah. That's good advice. Just
You know what would be bad?
No.
and
If
even
you
hide
got
the
more
likes
views than
because
most
the
people.
likes won't match the views. So hide the likes even. Just make it just where it's a video upload.
I disagree. I
Just
want
hide
it
the
to be
video.
there, and
Just hide the
if
video.
people write negative things about it, then he can read it and he could say, "Oh,
Oh,
everyone's talking."
Really?
this
Because
shit."
I will have hazers bombard your comment section. You will have 300 fucking comments, bro. I'll put it on YouTube asking people.
No,
you
no,
will
no.
have so many comments. You're gonna be like, oh shit. So basically, you just guys want to watch a trailer, nothing else, bro. Be
No, but I
careful what
wanted
you
to-
ask for.
I didn't say to do that, Jay. I'm just saying, like, I'll leave them up, and if people are writing things, then I could turn around and be like, "Yo, listen, look what they're saying." So it's not just us saying it; other people are saying it also. So you need to change this because the viewers are complaining about this. So maybe we should change it up so that way they don't complain about that.
Do you have certain, wouldn't call it deadlines, but milestones in your head? Like as a channel, like I want to accomplish this by then. And
Goals.
So the first goal is to at least to do the 1,000 subscribers and 40,000 hours of watch time by the 1 year mark. By the 1 year mark. So.
and you're 7 months in, so how far along are you?
Well, we got what? 155 subs, and I don't remember how many watch hours, but it's not even close to the 4K.
So if you don't meet that, what what's next? I mean, and I'm just asking. I'm not giving you jabs
Honestly,
or anything, but you told
no, I know.
you
I get
have
it.
the initial goal was you guys surviving from it. Like you can make this your full time
Right.
job. You have a mindset
Right.
of if I can't accomplish it in 1 year or 2 years, I'm gonna just call it quits and do something else, or you just gonna keep going.
I would like to keep going. That was the idea, was that you're going to keep going, and hopefully it gets to the point where it
Even after
becomes
2 years and nothing has changed.
good. If nothing has changed, then you're doing something wrong. So you need to do something to change things up.
Even though right now
yeah.
I am telling you what to do to fix it so you don't have to wait 2 years, you're not willing to take that in and adjust
Right.
that because
Correct.
you don't want to hurt people.
No. It's not that I don't want to hurt people's feelings. It's just I feel like from day one till today, he's improved at what he's done. He's not the same. He's not, before he was a bit more awkward, but I feel now he's able to talk more. Before
He's just not
it
good.
was like pulling teeth.
He's just not good. I don't know how else to say it without sounding mean. Like, he's not good. Like, he's just you'll never have it. Some people have it, some people don't. You don't have it.
Yeah, like in the video the other day where he jumped out behind you in the short. That was kind of cringe, actually.
What's up, Seven? We got to touch base. Thank you, John. Thank you, sweetheart. Kiss, kiss. I don't know. I'm trying to be as nice as possible. He's fucking terrible. And sometimes people need brashness, right? We need that in our life. You don't want
Right.
everybody to be
Right.
like, you could do better. You could do
Exactly.
You need
You
someone
don't
to
want to
tell
guess
you,
man all the
look,
time.
put a
Right.
fucking boot in your ass, man. You got to fucking move. Stop fucking around. And I just want to fucking smack him in his face. God, he's ugly. Oh, shit. Like, if I was half a fag, I wouldn't fuck him to save the human race. I'm out. I'm sorry. There's a TV remote over there I can
We're
draw.
all going extinct.
That's it. It's over.
One more follow-up question, Spade. Are those your goals or everyone's goals?
They're old. They're old. All of us.
Who's the most successful one out of everybody, money-wise? Ken?
Out of the four of us, probably me. And then
Oh.
after what you said,
Okay. Where's Pancakes on that scale?
Brie
Like,
scale.
where's he on that level?
on the bottom,
Oh,
On the bottom?
Okay. I guess the argument can be said, well, I think it's supposed to work the other way. So if I'm good looking, I should have 3 ugly old friends. So I look the best, right? Like women. Like women
Right.
will be really hot and then they got all ugly friends. So it's like, yeah, you the one.
Is this what you're doing with the panel?
Yeah.
This panel?
Yeah.
exactly what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm
Yeah,
better
I just
looking than
figured
the
this
3 of
out.
you, but at least you know how to fucking
There you
hold the
go.
conversation and you got humor. Right? This guy brings nothing to the table. What the fuck is the think about? We're friends? Bro, this is a business. I gotta go. I'm gonna hurt his feelings. Fuck his feelings. Bet you he fucking voted for Biden too. What's his standpoint politically? Keep it real.
The complete opposite. The complete opposite of Biden.
He's a Trumper. Okay, I would have never guessed that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually a good idea. What Drew just typed. Would you ever consider doing a live stream with no mods in your chat? That could be fun.
Yeah, you could get your hours up, Sim. Because if you get 3 people in there that watch for 30 minutes, it's an hour and a half.
Right.
What would
So the
their
idea
live
is that
stream be? We are going in hard. Hazers, assemble. Let's get it. Let's get it, bro. Let's get it. Woo! I'm gonna feel good after that stream. I'm gonna get a lot of anger out in like fucking 10 minutes. I just why are you so angry, Jay Hayes? I'm not. There's so much I have to say, and it comes off as aggressive. Anyway, yeah, let's assemble. Let's do it. Why don't you talk to him? See if they'll do it live.
Yeah, send us a link. Send us a link.
Will you
when I go live.
Will he cry? Pancakes?
No.
Really?
I don't think he would.
He got some.
At least not on camera. On camera, he won't. Maybe afterwards, maybe, but I'm not 100% sure. I think he'll be quiet and upset about it, but I don't think he would. I don't think he would cry. I think he would hold it in.
Who's a sober? What's a sober?
A sober, like the.
I thought you meant like he looks sober, like he hasn't drank ever.
Yeah, the first thing I read too is like sober. Yes, he looks sober.
I don't know. I never seen him cry, so I can't.
Give him alcohol. Maybe he loosens up. Give him some.
I bet you he could like.
That's actually a good idea.
He's probably really good at sex. Like, he's got to have something redeeming. You know, like maybe he could beatbox really well or sing or I don't know, like tie really quick shoes. Like he's got some kind of talent. I don't know what it is, like a good nodder or something. Like he's just
just hung like a horse. Just hung like a horse because if you see the rest of them.
Yeah, he's got like a big dick. Yeah, he's got something is like, I'm going to make up for everything that I don't have with just this.
That's probably true. I do get big dick energy from him.
You do?
That's probably true. Yeah,
what is BDE? Can you explain it? Because I want to portray this.
Well, if you're comfortable enough to smile really creepily on a YouTube short, then you have big dick energy.
Okay. All right.
Or what if it's you just don't care and you just do it just for shits and giggles?
I'm feeling the energy. I'm feeling it.
Am I putting it out? Am I putting it out? Am I?
Yep.
BDE?
Yep.
Okay. All right. I thought it was like get a big old truck.
Creepy. Still not as creepy.
You could see the inches add on.
Nice.
Be creepy though.
That's the goal. As the moments, I'm growing by the centimeter here. Let me just keep this up.
Nice. By the end of the year, you'll have an inch.
All right. So what did you have? We'll change topics off of pancakes because nobody else is on top of them. So what do you got for the? You had some kind of thing you were talking about with the Odin in the beginning. Go vape. I want to hear this.
Well, apparently there's some problems with the Odin V2, and it's not being really publicized, right? I mean, if you do something and there's something wrong, then it's all over the internet and everybody's talking about it. But seemingly, they kind of rushed the first batch, and sticky fire buttons, loose 510s, they are replacing them for free. But
that's nice of them.
Yeah. If somebody makes a mod and if you shake it like a maraca, it has some rattle, then it's all over the place and everybody's But if some other
so I have a question.
That works, isn't it? Odd how that works, isn't it?
Yeah. Weird.
I have a question. You're saying that they were the Odin 2s were rushed. Jay, the Odin 1 came out. The original Odin came out what 3 years ago?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, roughly.
So in that 3 years,
maybe.
So let's just say 3 years. So let's just say 3 years ago. In 3 years, you rushed a product that is basically almost a carbon copy of the original.
What is the difference between the V2 and the V1?
The V2 is a C frame, so the V1 had the bottom latch for putting the batteries on. It's a
Oh,
different
okay.
material, I think, and it's a C frame with a magnetic door, so it's
So
smaller.
all that designing and all that building, it takes them 3 years to do that, while Brandon goes from 0 to 100 in a month,
Yeah, but yeah,
in 3 weeks.
3 weeks. 3
3
weeks.
weeks. Right, you see what I'm saying? So it's not that they're rushing it; they're just taking their time with everything and doing it all wrong.
But they probably went like, 2 months ago, like, oh, let's try and make some more money off of V2, right?
Exactly. That's exactly what it is. They said 2 months ago, let's put out a product. We need a mod. Okay, take this, and that's the Odin 2. Done.
And if we're
Which-
being
which
honest,
sound-
I didn't expect it to be this quick, but we could have all seen this coming, right? If the products go down in numbers, Chinese products, let's talk about that. Quality is gonna go down because nobody else is making it. You can just don't give a shit and release it. What else are people gonna buy?
Honestly, I have so many things that I would have not. People don't buy these things
But
just
you're
as their
more
first
high end.
mod. Right. I'm
But you're
saying
buying more
most
high-end
people
stuff,
are
right?
not buying this as their first device. Most of these people have other Chinese devices that can work 10 times better than the current one that they put out. You don't need to buy that one, especially if there's so many people complaining about it. Then why would
Maybe
you
the
buy
argument
something?
is that it was rushed because they know that the market is dying. Well, the market on the
Maybe.
high end is not dying. The market on Chinese is dying. The high end is
Yeah.
just as good as it ever was. That's not that will never go away. Ever, ever, ever. You go
Except
50
for
years
VG.
from now.
Let's be honest. They didn't make a V2 for the sake of innovation, right? Because
Right.
the C frame isn't
Right.
all that innovative, or
No. It was to make money. Anyone who makes a part 2 of something and doesn't change or be innovative about something, they're only doing it so they can make money off of it.
But I get the argument of making money. We got to make money, right? Like,
Right. No. I understand that. I get it. Agreed.
I don't
At
think
the
anything
same
is truly a
time, though.
cat. Well, the argument about it's cash grab. Everything's a cash grab. Coming out with a brand new tire is a cash grab. Everything is a cash. If the argument is to make money, yeah, that's business, bro. That's you know what it is.
The
what it
rabbits
is.
were a cash grab. The rabbits were a cash grab. Any rabbit. Pick a rabbit.
Yeah,
Any
some
rabbit.
point. Then again,
Like, you basically
even
Hellvape
though
created-
cash grab, you can still release a very decent product and make money, so you don't have to skip
Yes.
out on anything.
Yes.
That's still true.
I agree with that.
I wouldn't say the first iteration of the rabbit was a cash grab. That was something innovative, something new.
Well,
It was.
It
But
wasn't
people
innovative.
iteration
It
ate
wasn't
that up.
innovative. There were other decks like it. It's just the first one to be mass produced. It wasn't innovative.
Yeah,
Right.
okay.
That was
Well-
the first one with the rabbit ear posts. It wasn't anything spectacular, but it was. I want to say I could be wrong, but it was one of the most highest selling RDAs, at least at that time, right? Like
Sure.
they sold.
I don't know
They
if it sold
they
more
sold a
than the
lot of
Goon
those.
RDA did, but it's up there.
Yeah, so
Well, let's
they
all
saw that they
agree,
had a
but
winner
once
right
you
there.
You started out being like a dual coil RDA. Once you go mouth to lung and still carry the Dead Rabbit name, you kind of lost your way, right?
And of course, he's made videos. I ain't got shit to do with this, bro. You had nothing to do with the first one either. Get the fuck out of here.
Does
It's
his
Chinese-
channel even still upload videos?
No. No.
Oh, okay. So he's totally out
someone
of
said
it.
to me the other day is why would you I got a trip out of this and I thought about this way more. I've got a lot of hateful comments, bro. Like there was one recently on the not to bring down the thing, but I just want to show you how hateful of a comment is. So when I go on the back end, right, I can see comments, and then there's unpublished comments that's filtered. Now I have to scroll the way
Right.
down because there's a lot
So
of comments.
many.
Don't have time to go through it and look through and apply. So there was one comment in there about air, right? So I'm like, let me publish this. Now this comment was from 2021, and they're supposed to delete comments after 60 days of no response. So I guess it just kind of got stuck in the loop. Then I saw who it was from. It was from her mother. And I was like, whoa. Like from Air's mom. And I never saw this till the other day. Anyway, moving forward. And then below that comment was on another video, and that was to the Dead Rabbit one. So as I'm going through these comments, I come across this little sweet fucking number. It's from a new video that was under the Dead Rabbit one, underneath the X's, underneath that. And it said, why would you get so mad? If the product is free, why would you get angry at the review? So you would rather
Wait,
me
wasn't that the comments
from the Typhoon? So
wasn't there? Yes.
but it was hidden, like it was hateful. I don't know what's so hateful about that until I read their name. We'll move forward. Not the name that you see, their actual @ name is why it was filtered. So and I'm thinking about this, and I said to myself, why would you get mad? Okay, so if the argument is that something's free, you get what you pay for, right? That okay,
Right.
fair enough. You didn't pay anything.
But it's not free for everyone.
Right. And then that's the way that I look at it. Rather somebody that gets something for free and is that honest about it than if someone just kind of shrugged it off like it's no big deal. No. I want the guy that's willing to jeopardize everything for his integrity,
Right.
one, and to help people out and not spending money if you don't like VG all over your shit. Like, but someone flipped it on me. Like, you were like, you shouldn't get mad. Now, everybody else likes the video. But that one guy, well, there's a couple of the VGs, whatever. First off, you ever get a Jenna that was soaking like that, or a 143? And you could adjust those. You know why? You take a little bit of juice, a little bit of VG. Actually, you should use PG, but anyway. Use VG and just go like this on an O-ring and put it in. Boom. Boom. You don't take it and you're like, here's my vat of VG, by the way. We just take this and we are good. We are saturated. Put it in the bag and seal it up, right? So, but the idea of being honest because you got something for free, to me, that's commendable. I mean, that's
Right.
Whoa. This guy really has got a lot of passion for vaping.
What people don't understand is technically, just because he got the product for free, it's sort of like a sponsorship. It's like, hey, here's something for free, do a review on it. You're not getting sponsorship in the sense of you're actually getting money, but you got the product.
But even if I got
Right?
money, though, I still would not question my integrity.
Right. No, I understand that. I think everyone here understands that and knows that. I don't understand how other people, and this only happens in the vape game and in knives. These are the only two places where people will complain about nonsense. I've watched plenty of channels with knives, and you see the comment section, it's the same shit. You see vape videos, it's the same shit. Those two industries, they are toxic.
Well.
Yeah, tech reviews are like that. I think no matter what industry.
Yeah, but you know what, though? A tech review, though, is not going to have fingerprints on the screen.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
Yeah.
But if I paid $1,000,
pros or cons.
right? But if I pay $1,000 for a blade, I'm not going to get it in machine oil, and yet people still do that because there's that guy who's making blades in his backyard, okay, and he's selling it at a high-end price, and people are like, "Oh, this looks amazing! I bought it, and it came home, and it looks like shit." You understand? It's the same.
But I
concept
think
with
most
vape.
people. So let's just say you go buy a car, right? It's $200,000. You're so excited because you got this $200,000 car, your new Chrysler 300M that looks like a Bentley. So you got that car. It's in the driveway. You feel good. You're willing to shrug off some fallbacks. You know, you're willing to shrug it off because you're so excited in the moment. And that might be the thing with any new thing. I'm telling you right now, if you started selling phones, Apple, let me use Apple, right? I'd be interested what sells more, Apple versus Samsung. But let me just use Apple for a moment.
Apple.
And you open
Apple.
up, Apple does. Okay, so you so good
Believes
example.
in the U.S. In
Right.
the U.S.
So you open up an Apple iPhone and there's fucking fingerprints all over it. You do that 100
You'd be
times.
pissed
right?
off.
Yeah, let me know what that does to your sales and how that helps you. Someone came up with a good argument though of what do you clean off? Leave it up to the internet. It's a good argument. I didn't have much.
Fruits.
And I said,
Fruits and
touche.
vegetables.
Fruits and vegetables.
Yeah.
Okay, you win, sort of.
That's food. That's not made. It's not
But
made.
the argument
it's grown. There's a
was,
difference.
what do you put in your mouth to where, or what do you have to buy that you have to clean? Is fruits and vegetables really? I don't know. I'm the type of cat that'll get a fucking apple from the grocery store without cleaning it and just eat it. Yeah,
Yep.
I'm not the, I
I
expect,
don't.
again, that could be privilege, but I expect them to clean.
No.
But at the same
But food
time,
doesn't
that's
count.
because they're putting pesticides on it. That's why you
Right.
got to clean it. So you can eat it.
Right.
The argument of putting VG on something to use it, you don't need VG on it to use it. In theory,
The
if your
only
machining was good enough,
argument
you don't even need O-rings. But we won't go down that road.
Right. I've seen those videos you're talking
but it's not
about
like there's
where the
mud
metal
on your
goes on
fruit
other
and
metal and
vegetables.
it's
Okay, sorry about that. That was my Siri. Did you hear what I said?
yes.
No.
Yes or no?
Yes.
I heard everything.
If your
you said. I was
machining
stuck
is
talking.
good enough, you
Right.
shouldn't need O-rings.
And I said I've seen
Why
the
even
videos
put-
you're talking about where the metal goes into the metal and it looks like they're
Skyfall.
seamless.
Skyfall
There's no seam.
Look at the Skyfall RDA, the airflow. There's no O-rings.
And if you want to be really high end, why even put the O-rings on? Put the O-rings in a bag, piece of
I've
paper with
said
it. Oh,
that.
this O-ring goes on there.
I've said that thank you, Jenna. I've said that thousands of times. Send the RDA and the RTA apart. I did a
I wrote that.
I did a review on an RDA. I think it's the Convergent or the it starts with the C. The whole RDA is in parts. Like
Yes.
you open up the box, you have to assemble it. Like this is
I don't see the issue. I think it's the perfect way to do that.
now you don't have
Every
a problem
part
with
comes
VG.
clean.
Lubrication, nothing. You just and people that vape are usually tinkerers anyway, right? So you probably want to put it together.
Right. What's the issue?
Double the
I
fun.
wrote that as a comment. I was like, I don't understand why they don't just clean it all up and send it in parts with an instruction manual in case you're stupid, but an instruction manual saying, hey, maybe it's a little too complicated, but
clown.
put this here.
That clown said every Typhoon product that's ever shipped. First off, young booster seat, sit the fuck down. Watch any of my Typhoon reviews. None of them.
No, they were clean. They were clean.
None of them. So,
Oh, I wasn't that lucky.
and you know what's even more crazy is I thought it was the McDonald's that gave me the diarrhea. What if me eating that shit is what gave me the diarrhea?
It's possible. It's possible.
You tasted
Oh,
it,
it's
didn't
very
you?
possible.
You tasted it, eh?
Yeah, I licked it.
Ah.
It's possible. Look, I'm a firm believer that you should give it to me in parts. I'll put it together. If I am an advanced vapor where I'm going to be using
What
it
if
to
everything we
take
got
it
was
apart
like
to
that,
clean
though?
it,
What if everything was like that? You get a brand new
Well-
car, you buy it in parts, bro. You got to put it together. TV, you got to put the shit. There'd be a whole
the price
lot less
better
people
be
buying
significantly.
things. I'll tell you that. There'd
It'd be
be.
significantly cheaper though.
Oh yes, yeah. Here's all the pieces.
Yeah.
Put your phone together.
Yeah.
What is this, Legos? I'm out, bro. I'm not. I don't know how to put the fucking battery in.
You know who's doing that? Linus Tech Tips is making his own laptop, right? And you can buy the laptop in pieces and put it together. And it's like $600 cheaper that way.
Yeah, I mean, you could do that. Make it where everything is a part. You get a motorcycle, you got to put it together. You got.
And the best part is you can upgrade it. Sell other parts so you can upgrade. Sell other parts. You have the base, sell a different top cap, sell a different airflow, sell a different, a longer 510, whatever. So instead of innovating one thing, just have your basic idea and just keep selling parts for it.
I think that's done for.
What's that?
Innovation.
What, with everything?
No, I would say more mass
We've hit a
produced
plateau.
stuff, and then in general, vaping.
Vaping hit a
You will see
plateau.
a couple, but a Chinese product that's gonna blow your mind, I don't think that's gonna happen
Yeah,
anytime soon.
I'll agree.
Well, has any Chinese product ever blown your mind? Let's be real here. Ah, exactly. Innovation always comes from the high-end market. I don't care who you are, what you say. It's always been like that.
That's because they got the money.
High-end,
Hey,
right?
there's been
It's not that
some
they have the money.
innovative. There's been some innovative. I don't know about revolutionary, but vapes, yeah, there's been a couple from China.
Disposables. That's pretty much it.
No, the pirate RDA. There's been the sandwich RDA. There's been innovation. There has.
The Wasp.
The one with the thumbprint, right? The thumbprint one, that was pretty
The
good. That was
fingerprint RDA.
insane.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, the
super-
fingerprint idea.
sounds like a trumpet. Yeah.
Yeah. That one was
Innovation.
okay. That was
Innovation, not always for the better, but like the layer cake was innovative, but
I wonder if
What
they're
do you
gonna
guys
do
feel about the
V2 of the
blade? You
finger-
like the blade
Looks.
Yeah,
I like it.
yes.
I like
one.
it.
for a prototype? Yeah, with the Juma. That's
Yeah.
For right away for 3 weeks. That's nuts. I was gonna tell you this off, but I was like, so this is the one that I use every day. I
Mhm.
use this more than anything through the course of the day, and the reason why is because it's got a blade that I can change whenever I need to, and as you can tell, it's dirty, so it's been used.
Mhm.
But it also has the bottle cap opener, and it also has a scraper, and you could also take out nails with the in between over here. Whoop, sorry. You could take out the nails from over here. So for me, this thing, I use this thing 100 times a day for everything. Even sometimes when I don't have a screwdriver with me, I use the edges, and I can use it as a screwdriver if need be in an emergency. So
mine is
that
of
right
no
there.
use to you then.
It's not that it's not of no use, because for the most part, I use a blade. 90% of my day, I use the blade. This is just an add-on that I use that helps me out. So I think the blade would be cool. I personally would not use Juma because that's going to
Yeah, no,
break
this
and
is
out.
this is just
This is G10. This is G10. I don't know if you can see it.
yeah. Your focus sucks. What kind of fucking camera are you on? Oh my god, there it is.
no.
There it goes.
Yeah.
So this is G10.
It's
yeah.
interesting how they did that.
But
Where
this
the
is
blade
hard.
is kind of hidden in there. I like what they did, so you can like do a lumber band with that because the blade is in, and then you got the
Right.
hook. It's pretty interesting.
So you see the metal? That's the metal. It's a one flat piece. So that way you can use it as a pry bar, and it won't bend or
how
anything
many do
like
you
that.
know could do this shit?
Exactly my point. For me, I have a slider. So I have a
fuck
slider.
that.
I have to
Fuck
keep
all that
sliding.
time of trying to lock that shit.
No,
Fuck
that's what
that
I'm saying.
shit.
For me,
Fuck
if
that.
you make that in metal, I will use that
Oh, it's
every
coming
day
in metal,
because
100%. It's.
I know,
I
I
mean,
know.
this is just a prototype. It's coming in metal.
Right.
That's the default mode. It's just.
but that's what I use. I use that every single day, and to me, that would work better because it's like, oh, press the button.
And how
I'm
you
out
swap the
instead of-
blade out on that? I bet you it's a pain.
I fucking that's another thing
Oh,
that I hate about
fucking
this,
hate
even
that
though
so much.
So look at this. Come on, right there.
So what do you need?
It's so stupid the way. No, because you have to fiddle with it to pull it out and everything. I hate it. As much as I like using this, changing the blade is a pain in the fucking ass. It's a pain in the ass. And I despise it. But how often am I changing blades? Right?
Bro, you have
I
no
go
idea
through
how
maybe-
much people like use razor blades and box cutters a day, or like everyday carry.
Oh, no, I know. Yeah. Like even yesterday when you were complaining about cutting those lumber,
The
like
lumber
with this
band,
thing right here. Yeah, with this thing right here, I cut them 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. I hook it from underneath and I pull, and it works. No issues. So, and you know what the funny part is? Obviously, this is made in China, right? This is like, I want to say $25.
It's pretty cheap.
It's dirt. It's a Gerber. It's dirt cheap. Like, it's very simple. Obviously, if it had a switch, it'd be more expensive, right? Because it has
Yeah,
more,
you got a
more
lot of
things in it.
mechanisms in it. Yeah.
Right. This one over here is just got a slider. That's all it is. So
Gerber
it
is
also has
USA,
the
right?
Well, Gerber is a USA company made in China.
Yeah, it's not made in America. I think Leathermans are the only ones made in America. Though.
Right. Even this, like my multi tool that I use, like this one right here. It's an American company. It's
That's
SOG.
Leatherman, is it not?
No, this is SOG.
Oh,
This is SOG. But this is the reason why I like this one better than Leatherman is because it's like a butterfly knife.
oh Jesus!
It opens up and closes quick. Like I don't want to sit there and pull it out and have to use two hands. Sometimes I'm one-handed. I'll pull it out of my pocket and just go like that, and I'm able to use the pliers when I need to.
I like what you did there. Okay.
You know, it makes it easier for me. That's why when I had the Leatherman, I was like, I had to take two hands. Like you can't open it with one hand.
Why use any tools? Just use your teeth.
That's a great idea. I don't have dental like that in case
Oh.
of chips.
Yeah, no. Once they come in, it's gonna be sexy. I didn't mean to change up the topic. I'm so. I don't
No,
know.
I like it. I'm enthusiastic about it.
Yeah, I think in metal. I mean, plastic is nice too.
How much does it weigh? Or rather, how much would it weigh in metal?
That's a good question. Maybe 150 grams.
What are the metals gonna be? Different ones?
You pick it.
Aluminum?
Yeah, that was the next one.
Aluminum, stainless steel, titanium, Damascus, Damascus. Oh yeah, Moku Tai. Oh, you name it. Brass, gold. You name it, bro. Yeah,
But
not fucking
you know the
around.
people that are going to spend that much money on a blade, they're not going to use those blades, to be real.
Yeah, you name it. Like you name what metal. Micarta, no problem. Carbon fiber, no problem. Forged carbon fiber, no problem. Anything. Once you start getting into the plastics though and the polymers, box cutter I want to throw around. I feel like metal is the best way to do that. You don't want to do it with this. This is plastic. It's Juma. So I mean it's
You're dropping a brick.
Ever. First off, I can tell you wholeheartedly that this has never been done before. Like an out the front box cutter, there's only one that I could think of that I know of. And that's cheap shit and a razor blade can't stay in it. You know, but not only is it the first out the front like this, it's also the first one out the front that uses Juma. I don't know many blades that have Juma or Super Tusk or Ivory as a.
I don't think so.
No, it's not that it's so much money. It's just it's like Chinesium-ish. You know what I mean? Like you're making something with plastic that's looks good. You know?
Yeah. Because they're looking at more like fashion over function.
Yeah. Platinum, I don't know, John. That would be extremely, considering that's like the second most expensive metal. Platinum is very difficult to machine. You have to cast it. And when you machine, you get a lot of scrap. So the good thing with platinum is you just do a catcher and then you just melt it back down to make more platinum.
Right.
That would be expensive. That would be like a $17,000 box cutter. You're going to use that?
Yeah, titanium would be nice, but would be horrible on the tools, right?
No.
What do you mean on
Wouldn't it? It would last longer. The titanium would be harder.
When you're milling it, Titanium isn't
Oh.
funny
No,
metal
titanium's
to
actually
mold
very
or-
easy. It just goes through a lot of bits. Brass is the easiest to machine. Stainless steel's up there. It's hard. But titanium, it's odd because titanium, it's not number one. Tungsten's harder on the rock scale than what titanium is. But titanium is a hard metal, but it scratches very easy. So it's hard but soft.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
But at the same time,
Yes.
you have a
And light.
knife.
And
You're
light.
using-
I mean,
right. But you have a knife. You're using a knife to cut things. Of course, it's going to get scratched. Like, I don't understand. Like, some of these people are like, oh, like, look at this knife. It's mid condition. Yeah, but you're not using it. The whole point of having this is to use it when you need to. It's going to get scratched. It's going to get dirty. It's going to get this and that. You're not doing all that.
Yeah, well, that
Am I
kind of depends
overthinking
what
it?
frame you're buying, right?
No. Those are people
Right.
who
Like, I'm not
collect
going to
knives.
go buy $1,000 knife and use it at work. At
Yeah.
least not, I wouldn't.
See, those are collectibles. That's not a knife
Right.
you use. Even a knife you
Right.
use, you're gonna have to sharpen it someday. I don't see
Right.
people buying a knife, $1,000 knife, and going on with a whetstone. Maybe in the kitchen, yeah, but not the collectibles.
Yeah. No. Those are just going to sit on a shelf or in a
that's
display
like saying
case.
someone that collects cars doesn't drive them. That's bullshit. I think that people collect things, use them.
True, but there's the difference, right? If you get that, I don't know, I know nothing about cars, a really expensive, exclusive car, that's not going to be your everyday drive, right?
Every day.
Why
Right.
not?
It's going to be your sidecar.
Why?
Because nobody
Yeah,
does
sorry.
that.
What do you
I
mean?
You want it
don't
to
know,
be in
because
pristine
probably
condition?
You know a
is-
lot of people that own Bugatti Veyrons or Koenigseggs?
No, but if they did, they would be driving more of them and it'd be on the road more often and I would see them.
No, you just don't live in an area where you have a lot of billionaires that have those cars. If you were in California,
say.
you'd be talking a different story.
It's weird, right? Where shootouts happen, that's not usually the area where the rich live. It's strange. Someone should
No, they
look
just
that
own
up.
that property. They just own the property. They collect money off of it.
But you do have those people who buy a special car and they're adamant that there is zero miles or kilometers on the odometer, and they stay that
Right.
way.
Yeah, because they think that in 30 years it might be worth something.
That's tough, man. That's that. I don't know. I feel like most collectors they'll use something from their collection, but not the most valued piece of their collection.
Right.
I will agree.
You don't want to risk anything, damage, whatever.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Like your collectibles, you got all those stupid fucking dolls everywhere. You don't like play with them like Ken and Barbie, do you? Like talk and
Not
move them
anymore.
around?
They're mostly gone.
You got that big ass. Is it Golem or Gollum?
I think it depends on what part of the world you're from.
Well, what is
Here
that
is
again?
Golem.
Gollum behind you, right?
That's the darkness. It's not Gollum. A Gollum is Lord of the Rings, right?
Yeah, Lord of the
Someone
Rings.
help me out.
That's the
Thank you,
yeah, Lord of
movie
the Rings.
channel
That's the
guy.
one with the ring.
Well,
That's what I said.
That's the darkness. Yeah, but it's selling well. I have no issues getting rid of it. I think I have more. There's other stuff I have more attachment towards.
I think it's from a practicality standpoint that people will use. Like, if it's your only
It's
knife,
the same thing with those
then
pop cap shits.
well, those are just collecting. Nobody plays with that shit.
That's
They
what I'm
just leave it on the
saying.
shelf.
But that's a great example.
No.
Like people buy those fucking things. They
Yeah,
put
they
them on
just
the-
sit there.
and you just right. Like
Well, some of
I've
them
never
collect
seen
other
anybody
ones.
open it and be like, dude.
No,
No, no.
nobody.
You're not even taking those ones out of the
Like,
box.
what do they do? What do they do? Do they walk? Like, what moves on them?
They do
They
nothing.
don't do anything.
They do nothing.
What do you
Just
mean?
a plastic doll.
Oh, it's just the doll. They don't have any
It's
moving
like
parts. That's what you're telling me. They're not
I think
bobbleheads.
you could,
There
on
might-
some of
the
them,
hands
you
might
could
move up
move
and
the
down.
head. Yeah.
Yeah.
It
But
collects
if you open up,
dust.
it's like the original Star Wars thing. If you have the figurines inside the original packaging, they're worth, I don't know, a lot of money. If the packaging is gone or it's been opened, it's worth next to nothing.
Yeah,
Right.
that's true.
So those, what are they called? Pop cappers? Capper pops?
Pops. Just pops. Aren't they just pops?
So
Funko
people
Pop.
just get them and they put them behind them as a
Oh, Funko
backdrop.
Pop.
They don't do anything with them. They can't smoke cigarettes or do tricks.
They
Okay,
just sit there.
That
Nope.
no offense,
That
that
is nothing.
sucks. Like that's a terrible collection of anything.
And that's why they're so cheap.
Yeah, they're like $20, aren't they? Right? They're like $20.
Yeah, until you get into the expensive ones, right? Like Daredevil, that was like $40,000 or some shit.
Right, but those
Not initially.
but you're still going to go to the store and pay $20 for it. It's just the person who's reselling it is selling it to you for that price. You could still buy them all for $20
God, but
as
how
long as
long
you're
have those
waiting
things
on
been
loan.
out? Such a stupid fucking thing.
I think it's like less than 10 years.
If anybody in here collects them, you suck, bro. You need to get laid. Like, seriously. If you're not 15, like if you're over the age of 18 and you collect pop caps, you suck. It's just, they're just absolutely terrible things.
Well, I wouldn't say you suck. I would just advise sell them all, join Patreon, collect knives, and become a real man.
You're
There you
right.
go.
What's your? That's a good topic. What's a real man? Like, what's a man? What do you think of when you think of a man? What do you think of, Jordan? A man.
I think like built really well, tough, and he
Okay.
does a physical
Rugged.
job.
What does he do?
Rugged.
Like, what does
Yeah.
he do? What does he do?
His
Construction.
hands.
Okay.
Construction.
Construction,
wood
okay.
shopping.
Drinks beer.
Oh yeah.
He's
Sure.
got a knife in his pocket,
No.
right? Probably a sidearm, right, of some sort.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe a fucking fox
Yeah,
hat
a
on or
six-pack,
something.
a six.
Six-pack of
six-pack
beer
of
or
Bud
six-pack
Light.
of abs?
Both.
Both.
No,
Okay.
one.
Oh, shit. He's got both. So he's got a 12-pack. Okay. What do you think of, Spade? You think of a man. Like a fucking man's man. What do you think? Take
If
your
he
time.
stubs his toe,
If you say
if he stubs
pancakes,
his
I'm
toe,
leaving.
he curses. No.
Okay.
If he stubs his toe, he curses. He doesn't go, oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, my toe. Like, somebody
That's the
who
definition of a man.
accepts the pain.
Oh, shit.
no.
That's a low
No,
bar,
listen,
man.
listen.
That's a low bar.
Yeah, that's a
No,
low
listen.
bar, bro.
No. I'm saying,
Let me
along
guess,
with what
that's you.
Jordan is saying, I'm saying, along with what Jordan is saying, somebody who is not afraid to get his hands dirty
Yeah.
and get hurt. If they
Okay.
get a cut, a scratch,
Okay.
they bust their toe,
Okay, I'm
they
feeling
hit
it.
something, they're not
I'm
going
with
to
it.
go to the corner and cry.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, oh, whatever, move
Yeah.
on.
Ugh.
Get me some
Yeah.
electrical tape for the cut. That's
Ugh.
it. That's what you want.
That's
Yes.
don't piggyback off of Jordan. What else? What's a man?
What-
You suck, Matthew. What's a man? Tell me what a man's man is. Like, what do you think?
The opposite of woke. Doesn't
Okay, you
care
all
about.
suck. I like
any of
Jordan's
that stuff.
definition
I
best.
have one. I have
Wait,
one
no,
more.
can I
have
go?
one more.
Go, hurry up.
Oh,
No, go.
it's very controversial. I think a real man, needs to have a penis.
You fucking stole everything that I was going to say. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you, man. Like, I was going to just break it down and say you got to have a dick. Like, that's it. Like, you got a dick, you're a man. Okay, anyway, but like a man's man to me is someone that, like, cuts wood and gets sawdust in his eyes. And he's just like, whatever.
Right, wipes it
Or
off.
like,
Yeah.
he'll go outside
problem.
just because he's hungry. He's got hot dogs in the fridge, but there's a rabbit. I'm going to kill that motherfucker, and I'm going to eat that shit
Right.
while I'm working on a car, and I got motorcycle grease in my ears while getting my dick sucked with my 6-pack and a fucking beer right here. I'm pouring all over the couch. And I kicked the bitch in the face. That is a fucking... And then he's shooting up his ceiling doing couch pops. Like, that's a man. You know what I mean? Not...
So it should smell like sawdust, gun oil,
Oh!
and gasoline.
Oh, yeah. Like, that's a
Tobacco,
fucking
tobacco.
man. He just sounds flammable. Right? Like,
Yes.
he don't smoke cigarettes, though.
No.
You know, like
What about
and he can
cigars?
fight.
Can he
He's
smoke
got to be able to
cigars?
fight too. He can't just be he got to be able to shit talk and back it up. Just, I got it. Rambo from the fucking 90s. That's a man's man. Like, that's
I
it.
agree.
Now, all you need to do to be a man is just go dilate your penis
say
into
that.
a pussy. And now you're a man. Just like
I'd
that.
also say for a man's man, somebody that keeps his word or is true to his word.
I see, now you're getting corny. I was going with just aesthetics.
No. Is
Fuck
that
his word.
corny?
He don't have to say shit. You just look at him and get scared. That dude looks like he's in the fucking face. You know what I mean? Like, he don't even need to talk. He's just,
Uh-oh. Let's
yeah, oh,
stay away
shit.
from him.
Here comes Big Bad John. You know, just, or like a fucking tree logger that takes an oak tree and puts it on his shoulders and walks a mile.
And he's got arms the size of my head.
No, he doesn't have to be big. He's just got to be cocky. Just,
I also feel like he has to have a, I don't know, strong jawline. Like he has
oh
to
yeah,
have like
defined.
a big face.
Yeah.
He can't have soft,
Supple.
I don't know, a soft
Yeah,
face.
you can't be
Yeah.
a man's man with soft palms. You know what I mean? Like that's it. You never worked hard a day in your life. You know what I mean? Like, I can never be a man's man. 'Cause when you feel my feet, you're gonna be like, they are awkwardly soft. Something is wrong. And I've been trying to fix it. I've been trying to man up, for lack of better terms. I go around with no socks and shoes on. You've seen me. I even tried to get married with no shoes on. I'm trying to really roughen them up so I can portray myself to be more of a man. And no matter what I'm doing, they're just tanning and just staying super soft. I'm trying. I'm not using Vaseline or chapstick on my heels, but I don't think I'm going to be able to make the cut. I think I'm going to fucking die with soft feet. I mean,
It's
I'll
okay.
never
It's
be a
okay,
man,
Jay.
bro. I don't.
It's 2023. You don't need to show anybody that you're a man. You could just tell them you're a
I
man.
just
and
tell
they'll
them.
believe you.
Yeah, I
They'll
agree.
accept you for what you are. That's it.
They'll have
You
to
don't
believe
even
you.
have to show your penis. You just have to believe you have
Right.
one.
That's why we
Yeah.
got to go back to my original plan: is everybody should be fucking naked.
Oh yeah.
Did you
That's
know?
a
Did
good
you?
plan.
This is the true story. Did you know that when a transgender gets a sex change from a male to a female, right? They give them a vagina, and they have essentially, I'm not trying to be funny, a tuning kit or a dilation kit. What this dilation kit includes is dildos, and they have to use these to make sure that their vagina doesn't close up. Okay, this is, I'm not being funny. And
Really?
when you first get the surgery, you have to do this a lot, every day, 3 times a day. And it's not pleasurable, because what you're doing is you're gaping your hole. Okay, you're gaping. And then eventually it gets to a point where you want to have not necessarily a lot of sex, but you need to have intercourse to keep that active, or you have to go back to the dilation. So I was watching this thing on this transgender. It was on my feed. Oh, by the way, I've got to make a whole video thing about this midget shit, by the way. I did the unlike. I made a video of me unliking. I did a video of me and Brie talking about unliking and deleting pictures. And no matter what I fucking do, no matter what platform I'm on, there's always a midget. I don't know what is happening. I'm taking pictures of shit. It's getting fucking weird. And I cannot control it. I even deleted my Instagram account. Waited 7 days. Restarted it. Midget was number 1. Okay, moving forward. So I'm watching it, and this person is like, and they're attractive, like 9 out of 10. Fake tits, you know, nice ass, not fake, nice ass, nice legs, and look like a woman, and even sound like you would not have known. And they're talking about how they want to go back because they like the sex change, they like how it looks. The problem, though, is their body heals quicker than most transgenders would. So instead of them having to do it, they've been this way for 2 years. they were doing a thing where they were doing once a week, and then they went to once a month. And then what was happening is you can't physically see it because it's inside. It started closing. So on the outside it looked good, but on the inside it was forming bubbles. And inside those bubbles were abscesses. So in order to get access to those bubbles, they have to go in with essentially an X-Acto blade and cut inside of what they've already made as a vagina to pop those abscesses. So now this person's like, I have to go back to the old surgery, or every 2 hours I have to use the dilation tools. I don't want to do it anymore. Like, the problem, though, is it's $75,000 to go back to the way you were. Look, if that's God telling you, look, you fucked up. Now, you fix it. I gave you what you had, okay? And you taketh away. How's that working out for you? I felt bad. I did. I'm not into that shit, but now that essentially every 4 hours you have to stick a dildo in your vagina, it's not a malpractice thing. It is something that can happen. That's sad.
That's just your body fighting it off, right?
Yeah, it's your body just saying, this is not supposed to be this way, man. I'm gonna give you back your penis. That's tough, bro. That's tough.
Isn't it weird though that they don't tell you that in the media? Or they kind of, the ones who regret transitioning.
Oh, there's a lot of people that
problems.
tell you don't do the full transition now. Look at Blair White. Blair White will not do it. Nope, I'm going to hang out my hangly dangly. That's it. You're trying to change. It's like those people that do that stupid fucking body shit where they put the dermals in their head and their horns. Then you're worried why you got skin cancer? Bro, you've got fucking metal posts sticking out of your eyebrows. It's like my niece, bro. She's on this trip now. I'm trying to stay calm about this. I am. And all she keeps on doing, bro, she's putting the most ridiculous piercings in her face. Like,
she's going through the whole nose, the mouth, everything.
You got to stop this shit. Like, you're sticking out your tongue and you look stupid. You look dumb. Like, you know how you get your tongue pierced? That shit, first off, I thought went out in the 90s. You got some of your tongue pierced, right? No, you know how they're doing it now? So if you stick out your tongue, you stick out your tongue, and go across the tip of your tongue and then down it. So now when you, so you have a cross, like a plus sign that you can't stick out your tongue until you open your mouth all the way. What the fuck do you need that for? Like, and then when you chew, how does the food get past that fucking barbell? Like, what the fuck are you?
Only, huh?
Like, what are you doing?
So they eat only smoothies?
No, she eats food, but it looks so stupid. Like, it looks like you have a metal plus sign in your mouth, and like, even if you have whatever I don't know, don't use a screw, but like not a toothpick. I don't know. Take something that's long, put it in your mouth, and put it at the tip of your tongue. How do you bite down? Your tongue goes back when you chew. So now you've got this thing what happens if you swallow your tongue? What now?
What happens if you need to do a CAT scan? You got to take all that shit out.
It's so, bro.
Right? It's CAT scan's the one that's magnetic, right?
MRI.
Yeah.
Oh, MRI. Sorry. MRI. Yeah. Imagine going for an MRI. And some of these things you can't pull out, right? Some of them are just stuck there, right? Like the dermal stuff, like the horns and shit.
Yeah, but they have MRIs now. Like, they have open MRIs. Like, because the bullet that's in my back, I can't do a normal MRI. You have open face. You wouldn't even think it's an MRI. It's like a C you sit in. And it's non-magnetic. It takes it with, like, X-rays and combines the X-rays. And but either way, I don't know. But I'm looking at it, I'm saying to myself, you are 18, right? Your body is growing, okay? It's not done yet. It's still got years left, and your tongue's going to grow.
What's her motivation?
I don't know. To be different.
Mm-hmm.
It's not like she
Where
doesn't
is
find
something
herself,
different?
herself attractive enough that she wants to improve, even though it's not an improvement.
It's a good question. Isn't that what today's society though? Transgenders, makeup, boys wearing makeup. Isn't that the thing now? Like a little I know you saw that shit, maybe you didn't, but maybe Spade you did in America. It was going fucking viral a couple years back where you had a 9-year-old boy that was dressing up like a woman and doing makeup and becoming famous.
Yeah. Yep.
Cool.
I think people want so much attention that they're going to do anything and everything in order to look different from everyone else. So that way they could be like, that's my it factor. I'm the guy or I'm the woman, I'm the whatever, and I look like this. This is
Why
what I
would
have.
you want to
Why
be
do you
known
think
for something aesthetically, like cosmetically changing? Why wouldn't you want to be
I don't
known
know.
for something on the inside? I thought I thought that's been an argument that we've heard as kids, right? It's on the inside that's what counts.
that counts?
Not anymore.
That's a lot harder to accomplish.
Oh,
The
sure.
outside is way easier to do.
Sure. Just a little bit of pain and it'll go away, and now you got a tattoo of a 4-leaf clover on your whole fucking face. Good job.
Less effort.
Look at
That's effort.
look
Less
at
effort.
look at the guy who's in the Guinness Book of World Records for the most tattoos, right? That's not important anymore because almost everyone is almost covered in head to toe with tattoos now. So it's
Well-
like he was the first one to do it and he got it. And it's like now everybody else is like, well, I want to do that too. But you can't do more tattoos than what this guy did. Like people are just between the piercings, the tattoos, the changing their genders, their clothing, and everything like that. Like
And it's
some
the
of these
same
people are
problem
going
I have.
way
Like
too
with,
far.
I don't want to switch this up unless you guys want to add into it, you Belgians. But no, okay, I'll move on.
I don't.
It's like, so me and Brie were talking. We were watching. First off, I got a movie for you to watch, Spade and Jorn. Matthew, you probably won't like it because you don't like Oz. But and your son doesn't watch it either. Have you seen Becky?
Becky?
With Kevin James as the Nazi? Okay, Becky is one of the greatest movies ever made. Becky. If you like superhero movies, you'll like Becky. And then you have The Wrath of Becky, number 2. You have to watch 1 and first watch Becky. What are you watching? The trailer of it?
No, I'm looking at the
I found
IMDb.
it both.
I don't. It doesn't.
Yeah,
it
bro,
doesn't look-
listen to me. Jorn, if you could buy them, buy. I was going to say I could give it to you. I can't. But Becky and Wrath of Becky, amazing movies, bro. But, oh, shit, what was I going to talk about? Was something about the movie.
Oh, cool! It's an action crime thriller.
Oh, I forgot what I was going to say now. Fuck. What was I just talking about?
The movie Becky.
You were talking about something that happened in that movie.
Damn it!
You and Brie were talking about.
Oh, yeah, thank you. Good. You're actually listening, Matthew. So, in this movie, I'm not going to spoil it, but in the second movie, the noblemen are in it. If you don't know who the noblemen are, I suggest you look it up. So, I'm not going to ruin it. Just look it up. So, but in the movie, they talk about a lot about the government, right? Insurrection, doing this, whatever. And I've taken a seat back on this. Now, I'm going to get a lot of shit from Americans for saying what I'm about to say. Maybe not some. So many people are worried about overthrowing the government, doing this, doing that. Why? Oh, I don't like the rules. Why? Just live your fucking life, do what you're told, and just move on. If a cop pulls you over, just give you your driver's license, man.
That's it.
Just
Simple.
I get it. You don't like the government. I understand. Fine. You don't get it. I hate the government. I want to leave. I want to live off the grid. Then get the fuck out. Then go away. Then leave. You're not going to overthrow the government. I'm telling you. History shows you, right? You're Where do you want to start? 1700s, or do you want to go to right now? You're not, okay? What the government says is what's going to happen. It's like your parents, man, okay? Now, I'm not saying that there's not some things that are unjust or should not happen. But, like, specifically in the second one, they're going to do an insurrection. Not spoiling it. But for what? For what? You think that they're going to watch your rally or whatever you do? Or this is even with the Trump thing in January 6th. What did you accomplish? What did you accomplish? Let me know. Let me know what you did. You stood up for a reason and did what? What did you do? Nothing.
But they all pussyfooted and ran away from it, though. Nobody got caught. Nobody stood up to the fight.
I get it, but even if you stood up and did, it's still not the point. You do nothing. Like right. you're wasting your fucking time, man. The wheels are in motion. It's like once it starts to get going, you can't just jump in front of the car. Hey, stop! You're not Superman. Just I don't know why so many people have problems with the government. I don't like what the government tells us what we can and can't do. Look, you know how I am. I didn't get the Roni shot. Me and Brie aren't getting it. The government's not going to force you to do that. They're going to say, look, you can't go here unless you did that. Okay, I'm not doing it.
I'm not going.
That's all.
Why do people always want to get rid of government and rules? Do they really think living in complete anarchy is going to be fun? You're going to have rules.
But that's what they think. They think that anarchy is fun. It is not fun. Go to all these other countries where there is literally anarchy everywhere. You will not have it fun. Everybody's being hippoed.
There has to be rules.
And right.
There has to be rules.
Yes.
You can't just... You know how many people are going to get hippoed? Forget about it. Forget about it. Just forget about it. Just... How many people are going to have Chalpo on their shit? Forget about it. You have to have rules. I understand you don't like them. That's fine. Then
Even
go to
worse.
a different country where they do like them.
That's it.
Anarchy. When your neighbor has something you want, you just kill him.
Right. Yeah, because that'll work. This world, if you think the world is fucked now, take the rules away. I give you 30 days. When people are in duress and there's a riot, what do? Steal a TV. Why?
Because they want that.
Not food, not a sandwich or some nuts or chips. They're like, a PlayStation. Bitch, you ain't gonna have power in 24 hours.
Yep.
What the fuck are you doing?
What you're talking about now? We have our own little George Floyd situation going on. A 17-year-old boy got shot in France, trying to run from the cops. They portray him as an angel.
Was he armed?
But that we don't know. But he had a significant record. Now they're trying to. The mother especially is trying to paint him off as being an angel.
Why was he running? Why was he running?
Yeah, that's my first question. Why was he running? What's he running from?
He was 17 and he was behind the steering wheel of the car. He got pulled over by cops. Some shit went down. The cops drew their weapons. Now they're saying that the cop came out and threatened to kill him, shoot him right off, which is complete bullshit. Then it was, but his foot slipped off of the brake.
Okay, do the cops? Let's go backwards. Do the cops in France wear the cameras?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Or is that only in America?
The footage I saw was filmed from somewhere else. So you see one cop is at one side of the hood side of the window, and the other one is on the other side.
So as he's running,
and he guns it, and he tries to, and the cop shoots him.
Oh, while he's in the car driving away.
Yeah.
Oh, see, you said ran away. I think like he was on foot.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought
he's in a car. Okay, that's a deadly weapon. Yeah. Is it acceptable? I don't know. Ask the cops.
Now it's complete chaos, and the same thing happened as with George Floyd. He's an angel, and people are rioting. They're plundering stores.
It's a little.
They're setting everything ablaze.
Yeah, and for what? For what? For what? Like, I'll tell you what, if there was a big riot and everybody's stealing TVs, I'm going to be the only motherfucker in the frozen food aisle. Like, I'm going to be the only one. Bree, Jordan, you're coming with me. Jordan, go grab a couple tents, grab some fucking tarps, go get that shit, aisle 6. Go. Brie, start grabbing all the fucking TV dinners. Go. I'll grab all the frozen vegetables. Go. That's it. Everybody's
And
just
that's why.
stealing TVs,
And that's why
wrenches.
during the apocalypse,
I'm gonna get
during the
salt,
apocalypse,
chips, and some ranch dressing. And
Yeah,
that's it.
just go get some shit that we can consume. Like, I'm not worried about a fucking TV, man. Like,
and that's why
make sure
during
you
the
bring a couple of beach
apocalypse,
towels too.
everyone is going to show up to your house during the apocalypse.
Yep.
Because you're
Yep.
going to be the only one with the food. And you were smart enough to say, I need food. I'm going to go get food. That's what I'm going to go do. Everyone else is just thinking, I don't have a big screen TV. I want a bigger screen TV.
But I don't get that mentality. Like, I understand mob mentality. You see people do it, so automatically you're like, oh, I got to go do that too.
Right.
But in my mind, right, first off, I'm not going to lie. I've never been in a riot. I'm not as daredevil as you, Spade, that's been in gunshots, shootings, and taken part in my share of lootings. But let's just say there was a looting of some sort. I don't know if I would go into a store like in World War Z with Brad Pitt. I don't know if I would go into a store to go get food.
Oh, food? Yes. I would do that for food. I would not do that for other things. There's no reason for me. If I see the world going in chaos,
the risk of survival out of that is out the window, right? Because now these people are mob mentality. Someone gets shot in a supermarket over a box of Cinnamon Toast Crunch. You're going to go in there to go get that food? Wouldn't you be better off having food already in your house?
where are you going to get that food from your house? What if you didn't go
You
the day
clearly
that
have
it
never
happened?
seen my pantry. Let me tell you something. If there could be apocalyptic, anybody that's been in my house, you go into my closet, I promise you we're surviving at least 3 fucking years with the food that I got. That might be stale, but we going to get down. Like,
I'd rather stale than be starving.
yeah, don't worry about that. I got you. We'll eat wallpaper. We'll figure it out. I don't know if me, because I think I've never been in that. Has anybody been in a looting riot situation?
No.
Yeah, I don't know.
I've seen it happen.
course
Remember?
you've seen
Remember?
a lot,
next to the
but-
fucking shootout.
No.
Yeah,
Remember
but
years ago
then
when we
the
had
more
that
people
blackout in New York and New Jersey?
Yeah,
Remember
yeah,
the blackout?
yeah.
Okay. So I remember when that was happening, I was maybe 19 or 20, give or take. I remember people running into stores and trying to take things, and people were not doing anything about it. Like, what are you going to do?
Yo,
And I was in the deli, and I go to the guy. I was like, yo, you just let the guy run out with 3 cases of beer. He goes, what do you want me to do? I call the police. Nobody's doing anything.
That's what you got insurance for. I mean,
So he just let them. He let them leave.
yeah, but it's the same thing with Walmart. I mean, they can't physically touch you either. You can walk out with a TV. They're just, hey, stop, sir. Fuck you. I don't know, but I don't know why that's the first thing. And it's not just in movies. Like, that's real life. Like with the George Floyd shit. They're breaking windows and stealing VCRs. How do you even get a tape? Like, great, you got a VHS. What are you going to play in it? You got some home movies from the 80s? Like, what?
That's basically what. Yeah.
Great, bro. You robbed a fucking store. You're going to go to jail for 10 years for a thing you can't even use. You got an Atari 1800. Some first prototype version. Sweet.
I want to see
What,
Jaws
are you
again
the-
on the original
They
format.
even
With the tracking, auto tracking on. Have fun with that, bro. I got the DVD.
they even did drive-by shootings at cops.
In France?
Why?
Yeah, with a shotgun.
Bro.
that timing
Bro.
was perfect.
Impeccable.
That timing, Jenna, was perfect.
They're
Wow.
lighting
That
up.
seems like a terrible gun to use as a
Well,
a
they did the same
drive-through
thing with George
shotgun.
Floyd here. With
What
George-
happened to the people?
Got away, apparently. They haven't found anything that they caught them. So they were on a motorcycle or something, and they did a drive-by and shot at cops. 2 cops were injured.
So they didn't kill anybody.
No, it didn't kill them, but how far?
And a
They're even
shotgun on a
torching police
motorcycle.
precincts. They don't-
A shotgun on a motorcycle seems such bad. Like it's got kick on it. So if you're a passenger, you might fly off. Like now they got
Keep
you.
going.
Like now they
Keep
got
going.
you, bro.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, I thought you weren't allowed to have guns and shit in Frenchland.
no, but normally no. I think it's almost the same rules as in Belgium, but you can have some. But that's probably why it's a hunting rifle or a shotgun,
Mm.
because those are easier to come by.
It's also harder to conceal a shotgun.
The 17-year-old kid, was he? I know in Europe you guys don't have like the same problems we do in America, but was he white or black? Or let me try that again. Was he white or a minority?
Minority, of course. And you can remember you can only the legal age for driving a car here is 18, not 17. So it was
Okay, but I
buying
don't
a
know if
car.
that's worth shooting him in the fucking car.
No, but
Yeah, but that means that he must
There
have done something else to.
Yeah, there's got to be something else that there's a link here
Yeah.
missing. He's driving a car, they shoot him. What else is in the story?
they
Right. You can't
apparently, according to the cops, he tried to hit them with the car. Was a
Aggravated
yellow
assault.
Mercedes.
Do we have
He
footage of
tried to get
this?
away, tried to hit them, and he has a record. They are trying to make
Okay.
it like
Forget
a
the
big
record.
one.
The record doesn't matter right
Record
now.
is irrelevant, bro. That's
Yes.
irrelevant. The argument that they have a record that makes him a criminal, people can change. That's ridiculous. We can't judge on record. That's like saying we were also watching a movie, last visit, lots of movie talk, where the question was she be a bad mother? And she had a bunch of death metal posters on the wall. And the child protectors like, that'll make you bad. Why?
What?
Because she liked death metal? What part of that makes her a bad mother? Because it's loud, obnoxious music.
So what?
What?
That's every genre has that.
Yeah, what the
There's
fuck
always
has that
that
got to
one
do with her raising a child?
That's stupid.
So just because he's got a record, okay, fine.
yeah, but it leads into it, right? Because as if he has a record of drug dealing and running from the
Not really.
cops and
Not
car
really.
theft and everything, they're more likely to gonna try to pull him over because they know the guy or
First
whatever.
of all,
So that
hold on.
leads to more shit like that. And then when he
Wait,
tries
hold
to
on.
flee,
Hold on a second. How did they know he was all these things and if he's in the car? Did
Yeah,
they
I don't
know his
understand
name?
that. What caused them to run
Right.
the check on the driver's license to begin
Right.
with?
yeah,
He could have done
Like,
anything.
what's
He could
either you don't know the whole story, or if that's the whole story, that sucks. Because if how do you know that he's in the car driving one? Okay, fine. And then you run the license plate. Okay, fine. It's to somebody else. Then how do you know that's him in the car and it's not the person that it's registered to? Did he rob somebody? Did he?
it's all one
It's a
side says this,
fuck fest,
one
is what
side
it
says the
is.
other.
There's
Yeah,
nothing clear and concise. Look,
if he
if
tried
he's
to
driving
run
a car and
from
he
the
gets
cops,
shot, it's fucked up. Especially if it's based
Okay,
off his
Jay.
record. What?
Jay, the reason why the cops were shooting at him,
Yeah.
it says here, on June 27, after a French police officer shot an unarmed teenager, French news medias, citing anonymous police sources, initially reported that the teenager driving a yellow Mercedes had plowed into police officers, leading one of them to shoot. There's
Okay.
your reason for shooting him.
Okay. Justifiable.
no,
Justifiable.
wait, but if you
Justifiable.
that's one side of it. If you see the video, it's maybe that's what happened before when they were on their bikes and then they started following him. But the video that I saw, they're leaning up against the car. So probably something already happened beforehand because they had guns drawn to
Well, I
make
mean,
him.
if he's
to
hitting
make him get
fucking
out of the
people with a car is a deadly weapon. End of story. Right? It is. Period. If he even nudged a cop,
He did. He
okay,
did.
then you deserve to be shot.
Yep.
I mean, that's the end of that discussion. The guy's got, even if it's, let's just say you do nothing wrong. First off, I don't think any country is going to allow a cop to, maybe third world countries, but you do anything wrong and a cop's got a gun out, stop. Just put your hands up, bro. Just, what do you want? I don't know what to do with my hands, like Ricky Bobby and Talladega Nights. What do you want me? Where do you want them? Like, just tell me. Thanks, Mama. Nice bikini. What do you want me to? Yeah, like what do you? I don't know what to do with my hand. Just say that. He gonna laugh too. He gonna be like, put him down, like on the side, or put him right here. Like where?
Do you want me to land in the middle?
Like, can I cross them? Like, do I just stay like this until I get out of the car? Can you open the door? You know what I mean? Like, you can, like, if you are like, I'm going to keep going.
Badass. Yep. And then you're dead.
Well, that's the end of that discussion. I don't know. That would
I
not
was
fly
always-
in America. There was a black guy that got pulled over, and that's always in the fucking headlines. But it wasn't a black guy. It was a kid that was mixed. Regardless, he's half black, so it counts. The cop, it was a bad cop. They're trying to get him to come out of the car, okay? He wouldn't get out of the car. He's got the keys in the ignition. The car's running. He's trying to move his hand and put it into drive. The cop yells, taser, taser, taser. Okay. She set up her belt wrong. Usually you set the taser on your offhand and then your sidearm on your right hand. So if you shoot right, you'll have your sidearm there. If you shoot left, you'll have your sidearm here. Okay? So she changed it. She yelled taser, taser, taser. She put 2 fucking rounds right through the guy's chest and killed him. Okay. She was fired. She fucked up bad. She also went to jail. She also went to jail, by the way. So that's a little bit different. Okay,
It's a lot different.
Up. This guy's riding around in a yellow Mercedes, first off, cool car, and it's a cop. What do you expect? A prize?
And if you see the video, the cop is leaned against the window like this.
I sent you the link with the video, Jay.
So I think I'm almost sure if he wouldn't have driven away or tried to get away, the cop wouldn't have shot him.
Of course.
Obviously.
Because I think he gets the cop on surprise. He touches the cop gets hit.
Yeah.
And then you hear the gunshot.
Yeah.
Is it only one cop that shoots, or is it multiple?
One cop,
only
two
the
people,
one, I
two
think.
cops there. In the video, there's 2 cops. There's 2 cops, and only one of them shoots.
Yeah, it's the one that gets bumped with the car.
Yeah. I sent him the link, news
Yeah, I
article. with
can't
the
click it.
video.
It's asking me to subscribe for $1 a month.
Oh.
You hit a cop. I don't I don't know what to tell you. See, Americans have this thing where if we film cops and we tell them that we know the law better than them, and you guys saw it on my Facebook, I know that you shouldn't be doing. Dude.
Why?
Bro?
Right.
Why?
Like, you want to record them, fine. You want to record and use that in court, fine. Fine. Now you're
And
going
if
to
you
question
think he's
his
wrong-
legalities as why he's pulling you over.
But if you think he's wrong, fight him in court afterwards. You just give your
it.
license,
And no
you give your
offense.
papers. Yes, sir. No, sir.
And
you
no
fight him
offense,
afterwards.
it's always white people. It's always white people that do this shit. Black people are like, why'd you pull me over? I don't got to show you that. It's because I'm black. White people are like, listen, here's the deal. I know the law, right? Article 1625-3, period 9Z. It says that you can't pull me over. Bro, shut the fuck up. Like, just give them the fucking license. It's always the white people, bro. Always. You know everything? Okay.
Like
really
the video
struck
you
me
put on your
was-
Facebook, they even start calling the cop names. Why is that even a thing?
What were you saying? John?
What really struck me in that video that you posted was, I wouldn't call the cop fidgety, but he really was on edge in the sense of he was basically, I wouldn't say terrified, but he was reserved. He was paying attention, and it was 2 dudes in a car and he was alone. And I feel like in that situation, empathy should be a thing. Like, just give him your papers, man, and get it over with.
Yeah.
Say good evening.
I don't know.
officer. Here's
It's
my
the
shit.
internet, bro. It's the internet people. Like, they just, I'm going to make a video on this cop showing he didn't come up with the guns drawn. He just, okay, what, you can ask a cop that. What'd you pull me over for? Let me see your driver's license registration. Usually cops will tell you when they pull you over what they're pulling you over for before they ask for that. That is typical protocol. That's standard operating procedures. They're only human, there's error there, but I could tell you that I would have got out of whatever ticket he was going to give me. And I don't need to record. I just know how to talk to people.
Just
right?
be nice.
That's
And
it.
why would you even be bothered if you have nothing to hide? That's my question.
Yeah, I'm one of those
Right.
people. You want to search my car? Go for it, bro.
Go
Have
ahead.
at it. Go ahead. You're going to waste my fucking time and yours. You want to see the key of Coke? It's right here. You don't even have to search. But in order for you to take this, you need a warrant. So I'm just going to sniff a couple lines real quick while you get that warrant.
Wait, is that true? That's not true.
Yeah, no, that's
Isn't
true. That's
Isn't
true.
it considered probable cause?
That's
'cause they
fucking
found
Fourth
it?
Amendment. That's Fourth Amendment, bro. If you come into my house looking for guns and you find drugs, you ain't got a warrant for
Oh,
that.
that's a different story. Okay, all right.
That's or if you come into my house on a safety check and there's keys of Coke on the floor, you can't just lock me up. No. You better go back outside and call somebody. I don't know. But the guy like showing him the driver's license, just hand it to him, bro. Really?
That's it.
You saw it?
Well,
No, I
you're
didn't
hiding
see
it.
it. You put it away
That's
too
the thing,
quick.
though.
Or
That's the thing, though.
I would be this guy. Ready? You know what I would do as a cop? Pull that back out real quick. Pull it out. Pull it out. And picture. That's good. Thank you. This is good enough. And I got you on video holding it up like a fucking clown so I can show this to the judge.
What you said earlier is good argument. Do you really think people would act that way if they didn't have cell phones and internet and
Nope.
MySpace and everything to put it on? I don't think so.
They want to go viral. That's all it is.
Yeah.
Nope.
God pulled me over. Let me go viral. That's it.
Yeah, absolutely, KQ Bomb. If they want to come in my house to say, hey, we heard you got some drugs. Okay, come on in, look around. They save you the time, so you ain't got, I don't have anything illegal. Do you know how bad it makes you look if you're like, it's like someone with their phone. If Brie said to me, Jay, I need to see your phone. Even if I was looking at porn, here you go. You go ahead. I got nothing to hide, right? You're only going to be like, nah, you can't see that. Is when you got some dirty shit on there.
Yeah.
Right.
The fuck are you trying to hide? And then that raises more suspicion because you're like, you can't come in without a warrant. It's one thing if you come banging on the door, we're here to check your shit. Go get a fucking warrant. If you say to me, hey, listen, we got some shit where some dude's saying you got fucking bazookas in your living room. Bro, come in this house. Here, come. Here's my fucking living room. We good? All right. You want to see the kitchen? I'll give you a tour of the house. Got to get your camera out so we get it all. This is my upstairs. No bazookas. I do have some claymores in the downstairs bathroom because some people be shitting and blowing up my bathroom. So I figure I'd blow them up too. Name's Jordan. Yeah, but no, I don't. If you approach me, you treat me with respect, I'm going to treat you with respect.
Thank you.
No,
That's
I was
it.
trying to say, it's very disrespectful.
Yeah, you're a man of the law. I'm going to respect your position. And if you think that there's a threat, come on in, man. Come on. You know your shit. That's fine.
And realistically, how is that situation going to end? It's going to end with the cop saying to you, sorry for bothering you, Mr. Hayes.
That's it.
Sorry for this,
That's
and
it.
thank you for your
That's it.
cooperation.
Thank you.
And they're gonna leave.
Guess what? Next time they come to your house, they're going to be a whole lot fucking cooler. That fucking guy is calling us again. We're going to say we were inside. We know you ain't got shit. Okay. Does that give him a chance to plant something? Bro, you watch too
How
many.
many enemies do you have?
Yeah, like who the fuck? Why would a cop plant coke in your house? First off, my whole house is recorded. So you want to plant some shit, you're in trouble because I got video of everything.
I've had this happen. An ex of mine, her mom was jealous, and she tended to call child services that the children were not fed enough and everything. She had 2 kids, and they have to come and check. They're obliged to check out if there's a complaint. And I had the guy over once and showed them the entire house and everything the kids had, and they went like, "Yeah, there's nothing wrong here. Sorry."
That's
They
it.
got a second. They got a second complaint. He came by again. He was very apologetic, and he was the officer was like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and we have to come and everything. The third time he got a complaint, he didn't even show up. He called me saying, "It's that time again. She's done another one. I've told her off. If she tries to do another report, I'm gonna personally see to it that she's gonna get into trouble."
Yeah.
Because that's false. That's a false.
False report.
Yeah,
False police.
Yeah, false report. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's not.
but in that situation, go like, "No, you can't come in," and that's not gonna end the same way.
Yeah, I mean, it's the same argument, right? If Child Protective Services comes to a house and they need to check on your kid, they don't need a fucking warrant for it. And if your kid's taken care of, you're going to let him in. What's the difference?
Huh?
If you have drugs in your house or a gun, you got nothing to hide, then come see. I stand by that. If I got nothing in that Fifth Amendment bullshit where I don't have to say anything, bro, that's okay. It's a little bit different. That's where you're being charged with a crime. If a cop is going to knock on your fucking door and be like, look, your neighbor's complaining that you guys are shooting babies in your house. Can we come in and see if there's any babies that are dead? Sure. I've been playing a lot of Megadeth lately. I could see how it sounds like babies. But I promise there's no dead babies in his house. At least not that I'm aware, but you're welcome to check.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. We ate it. Like, I'm not going to leave the fucking evidence. That's
Yesterday was trash day anyway, so
it smells like human flesh in here. But you just, whatever, dude. Just do. I understand you don't like the laws, man. Like, I get it. Then leave. Go to a country where
Or
But that was my
get into politics and change the laws.
Yeah, right. Sure.
Yeah, sure. But that was my argument, right? And regardless where you go at, States or Europe, is people want the freedom and the rights, but they don't want any of the responsibilities or the duties that are accompanied with it.
Amen.
And it bothers me a lot.
And that's why you're getting the fuck out of Belgium. And that's why you're leaving Belgium. You're doing something
Well,
about
you guys have more videos of the just citizens doing stupid shit with cops. Just cooperate. Just give them your license, your insurance, and if you were in the wrong, accept your responsibility, take the ticket like a man or woman, and move along.
That's it. I fucked up. Okay, I'll try not to do it again. But even then, like, I don't know how it is in Europe. If you talk to a cop with respect when he pulls you over, I promise you, that goes a long way.
Yeah.
Instead of fuck you, bro, I wasn't speeding. I don't even need your driver's license. Pops both
doing
tires.
what you said.
Looks like you need to
I've
be
gotten
told.
away with a warning instead of a ticket.
Yeah.
Just doing that, being respectful, admitting you were wrong. Oh, I didn't wear my seatbelt. No, you're right.
Take
And
responsibility for the shit that you do. Just like if you're robbing a store for a fucking TV and you get shot on the way out. What the fuck did you think was going to happen?
Yeah.
I think we need more laws. I think we do.
Yeah.
You have a riot? Well, looks like I can run you over. I mean,
See, that's the same thing. I posted I sent something to Matthew, and it was really pissed off. So there was this old guy, 53 years old. He went to a hotel. He went on a bench or whatever you call it. Like, he went drinking for a lot of drinks. He drank basically 21 cocktails, and he died. And now the family is suing the hotel because they allowed him to drink as much, and they called for a nurse, and it took like 20 minutes for the nurse to arrive, and she took her time basically for calling an ambulance, but he was already dead by then. In my opinion, if you're 53 years old and you need someone else to tell you, hey, buddy, 21 drinks, that's probably not a good idea.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I
Well,
agree.
see, the thing in
But in
America,
Belgium, we have a law stating that when you serve alcohol, you cannot make. You have to watch out that somebody doesn't get too drunk.
yeah, it's the
Same
same
here.
thing in America. And the reason
Same
why they
here.
do it in America is it's not a law. It's kind of like an unwritten rule because if they get into an accident, they're going to
You're
sue you.
responsible.
And
Right.
and is there truth in that? Yes, it has happened. It sucks. You should be. You're your own man. You know.
Mm.
But they also lie.
Actually, at
I've seen people
53.
lie.
Yes, and you should not be getting in a car. It's like one of those things where if you go to a bar, right, you got to have a designated driver. One. If you don't, fine. You drove here. Put your keys in that box. Wait.
Yeah.
Wait. That box is now locker 25. Like if you go to a water park and you have to put all your shit into a thing, get a little key. Your box is now 25. Watch this invention. You want to leave for the day. You put in your number and you do a breathalyzer test or biometrics, fingerprint, face. It doesn't unlock, you don't get your keys back. Come
That's
back
it.
tomorrow. Boom. Problem fixed like that.
Only
Yeah.
problem is if a guy has a spare key. That's the only issue.
There's no spare keys.
Walks around with
Biometric.
their school key.
It's on your fingerprint. Your fingerprint, and I watch you.
No, he's
put,
talking about the car key. He's talking about the
Yeah.
car key.
Car key.
The car spare.
Well, then I did my part as a
Yeah,
bar.
That's it.
That
Yes.
look, hey, I clearly this is
True,
on
but
video.
even then, Jay, don't you feel like as a bar owner you're doing too much? I mean, it's a full-grown
Okay,
man.
but that's not the law at that point. That's not the law
Yeah,
telling
right.
me to do that. That's my liability. I don't want to get fucking sued. I just got done with a lawsuit. You know, like I don't. They're a pain in the ass. So, do I think you should have to do that? No. I think that people should be responsible for what you do. However, when you're drinking, you lose that inhibition to tell the right from wrong. I get it. I don't think it gives you a pass to go fuck somebody. I was drunk. That's why I had sex with them. Okay. All right, bro. I've been drunk before. I know I only get drunk for 5 minutes. But during that 5 minutes, maybe 20 seconds, I know during that time still right from wrong. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how drunk you are where you think that me driving is fine. Okay. Well,
On the other end, I've also never been drunk and fucking.
yeah, usually you're not very horny.
There's
No.
a reason it's called whiskey dick.
But
Yeah.
it's more. I think it's more a female thing than a male thing.
Really?
Yeah. Getting a little bit tipsy and then whoopsie. I think it's
Women
You might be
tend to
right.
like it
Come on, you
because
might be
then
right on that. There might be
Think
some
about all the
accuracy.
fake hippos. Think of all the fake hippos that happened because you regretted what you did last night.
No, not only that,
That's a
Spade, but
whole other
a
thing.
lot of women don't like it because then it takes too long when you're drunk.
Right, whiskey dick, because you're half hard. You're not full hard. You can't go all the way.
You
You
ever
can't
try
do
to
everything.
fuck with a whiskey dick or like a limp dick, trying to stuff that into a vagina, bro? Just give up. Just
Yeah, I'll see you
just go to
tomorrow.
bed, man. Just forget it. It'll be there tomorrow. Like
Let's just watch an episode.
it's
or
like trying to
something.
fucking make a cake, a full size cake in a cupcake wrapper. Just it's
Yeah.
not gonna go in, man. Just
You're wasting your time.
yeah, just this isn't fucking potatoes, you know. Just stop, dude. Like there's been times.
feel-
I'll be honest. We're gonna go deep. We're gonna go deep. Anybody here? Let's keep it real. God, this is like a weak, vulnerable point of me, but it's fine. Oh, this is embarrassing. Anybody here ever? Oh God, it's like my manhood is leaving my body. Has anybody here ever suffered from erectile dysfunction? Keep it real.
Yeah.
Keep it real. Keep
Yes.
it, yeah?
Yeah.
Like, it's just,
Sometimes you're scared. You're nervous.
okay,
You
I don't know
what-
about the scared part. I don't know nothing about that. But, like, you know what I'm talking about? Like,
It's never happened before.
it's like
That's
you're
why they're
forcing
saying-
yourself to get hard and you're not really
Yeah.
horny. and you're
Yeah.
like, and then it just
Nope.
unfunctions, like it just stops being
Yep.
hard. Like, tell me that doesn't fuck with you bad. Like
It
that.
does. It does because
It does.
it's all
Oh.
mental. It's all mental at
Bro.
that point. It
Jordan's
bothers you
looking at
so
me
much.
like I'm
It's like,
retarded. You've never had this
Right.
happen, Jordan.
and you're like this. You're like,
I'm 100% with
Yeah,
you.
like-
it has happened.
I no shit, Spade. Like I was like, what the fuck, bro? Really?
yeah,
This shit is hot as
it
fuck in front
happens.
of me.
But it's
And
all
then,
here.
but then once you get limp, you're no longer horny anymore. You're like, all right, nope. I'm done. I'm angry. I'm pissed off. Fuck this.
Yeah.
Fuck this, bro. So,
But I've
so
also
I'm not
had
alone.
that.
question yourself. You start to
I've also
question
had
yourself.
that, followed by 20 minutes later, you get turned on and you have
By
no
this.
problem.
Oh, and you blow hard because like all those blue balls is just backed up, just boom. But no, but so people have had. I'm not alone, right? I want to make sure that it's
It
not
happens.
my age.
It happens more than you think. It happens more than you think.
Well, especially when you fuck every day, right? Like it happens
Right.
a lot more than what you would think.
and
But I
people
think
don't
a
want
lot
to
of
admit
people
that. That's the
also are
problem.
afraid to admit it to themselves and
Yeah.
to other people.
Well, I mean, you're losing a part of your manhood, bro. I mean, you're.
Well, it's coming back. It's temporary.
Yeah, but still, to say that you're not able to finish, that's pretty.
But,
it's
let me ask you a
demasculating a man. I mean, that's what.
Right.
True,
But
but
is
there's
it-
only one
hold on.
thing. That's something also inequality. Females don't have that issue.
Oh
You
no,
have a
they just.
physical-
They don't even have to be wet. There's a hole. That's-
No, I'm just saying, if you can perform, you can actually see it.
Right.
yeah.
That being said, anybody
they
in here
flip it.
fake coming?
Fake coming?
Fake coming? No.
Oh, I can't do that because my loads are like dumped out pancake batter. You
What are you
would
gonna do?
know.
Spit on her back?
Like if I just said, "Ah, shit," and then she was like, "Where is it all?" Because my dick does a dance. I don't know about anybody else. I come inside and it does this pump. So, and then she comes when I come. So, but if I make those sound effects and it doesn't match anything that my penis is doing, she's gonna be like, "What's happening?" I threw out my back. I threw out my back real quick. I gotta.
But see, Matthew, the problem is that with some of these people, they do that dance again.
I gotta crack my back. Ugh.
I'm getting
The problem
cranky
is
here.
that
Or you're giving it
some-
one last pump.
the problem is that women will take it personal because if you turn around and you have whiskey dick or whatever, you can't get it up at that moment. Women will turn around and be like, "What? You don't find me attractive anymore? That we can't have sex anymore?" They're gonna take it personal and say that it's their fault.
No.
Then
I don't think so.
That sounds like a
I
shitty
think so.
relationship.
That sounds like a
I'm not
shitty
talking-
partner because
Yep.
Yeah, and I'm not talking about having whiskey dick. I'm talking about getting a girl home or woman home, and they're that bad that you actually.
oh, that's a different story. I've
Oh,
left
that ain't
because
never
it
happened to
stunk.
me. No,
I've
because
left 'cause
even
it
if it's
stunk.
bad, I'm still gonna come. No
Yeah.
matter
Oh,
what,
oh,
bro.
yeah.
Trust
Nope.
me, I don't give it. It could be a 500 pound. Look, my first person I had sex with, I was 10. She was 18. She weighed 500. I weighed 80. So, yeah, I tore that pussy up. I think it was a belly button, but I fucked the shit out of her. So I'm not even
Still
worried
counts.
about it. Shit, she was cleaning out her belly button when I was done. Get the lint out all in one scoop. Oh, I don't
Nice.
give a shit. There ain't never gonna be a time where first time we fuck, it's gonna be amazing. Even if she doesn't have a pussy, it's gonna be amazing. You got a bad dick. That's all that is, Matthew. I don't know how you fake cum though. What do you jizz out? Little drizzles? Like
No, but
Spit
no,
on
no,
her back.
The
Spit on her
trick is
back.
you have to come inside of her.
right, but don't you
She's not going to notice.
But don't you do a trick? Doesn't your wait, am I the only one that's got the thumpy penis?
No, I
No.
do too.
No, I think
No,
it's
that's
natural
the
because it's
normal.
trying to get out of the penis.
Right.
It's like,
Right.
But
it's
luckily
not
she
trying
didn't
to-
know that. Listen, she didn't know
your dick's
that.
trying to throw up, right? Like if it doesn't vomit, something's wrong.
I think
Was it work?
that's the difference. Spade and you and me, we do like pum pum pa. And I
Right,
think,
right.
Matthew has more of a
He's he's- he got the one load shooter. There's no need to cock it. It's just everything in one shot. I'm done. That's nice.
Mega beam.
I think that would be better, honestly, because and there's something about it, man. Like we're going dirty. There's something about it where if you stay in and you push it back like as deep as you could go, that feeling, oh, that is good. That is nice. It's nice. But no, I've never
I'm
faked
still wondering, Matthew. I'm still wondering, Matthew, how did you fake it? Because I'm with Jay on this one and Spade. Like there's evidence of you finishing.
Oh yeah.
How do you?
Oh, I convinced her that I came. So that was the worst
He was like,
one night.
okay.
Was the worst
But
one
where's
night
the
stand
droopy
ever.
bit? There's gotta be something.
She doesn't
No,
go
no,
to the
I-
bathroom.
no,
She doesn't wipe. She doesn't.
See, the thing is, then you hurry on to the bathroom and clean yourself up.
Yeah, but you dumped in her,
herself.
though.
Yeah. She doesn't take a piss afterwards. She looks for a UTI.
Yeah, every woman I've ever been with, it's so weird for me to see them
Right away, straight to the bathroom.
Bro, but if I try to piss, I'm there for 30 minutes having a panic attack. That's it. I got kidney stones. I can't piss. No, it's just you got fucking 3 pounds of jizz in your urethra and you're trying to push a you're trying to put a fucking toothpick through like a wall. Just forget it. Just let it dry up first. Yeah, I don't know how you would fake it. I'll tell you what they do in porn though. This you'll like this for cum shots. So you take you guys know what Neosporin is? Neosporin?
Yeah.
Little thing. So, okay, now pay attention. You're gonna love this, especially for you, Matthew. This would be great in your case. So what they do is in a lot of cum shots, like bukkake, it's not actually jizz. They'll take a mixture of sugar, water, and flour, okay? And you mix it up so it has a consistency of jizz. Now they make fake jizz. Or you could use horse jizz. Doesn't matter. And you take a Neosporin bottle and you cut the bottom of the Neosporin bottle out, okay? And then you tape it to your finger. Tape it to your finger like this so the thing's here. And as you jerk it off, you can't see that. And then you squeeze it and then you jizz. So in your case, you could have just went to a finger banger and just squirted some of that shit inside of her vagina. She's going to get a yeast infection, though, because you're putting sugar, flour, and water in her. But at least then, now you know for next time when you can't come and throw your back out, you just throw your back out and squirt your finger.
It was very simple. There was no next time. And
feel
it
like
was
you just
wham,
told
bam,
me
thank you,
Santa
ma'am.
Claus
And
Wait, say that again, Drew? What'd you say?
I did not know that like the money shots were fake.
Oh, 90% of them.
I feel like the equivalent of Santa Claus isn't real. That's what you just told me.
It's legitimate. I mean, it's legitimate. Now they make things that look like a penis head that goes on the top and it comes out of. Oh, it's legitimate. I mean,
you just need to be hard in the movies. In the films, you just need to be hard. That's it.
That's it. Just lots of.
That's why they all take Viagra and Blue Chews and shit.
Yeah, it is what it is.
yeah, and then numbing
I've
cream on
never
the
faked
egg.
coming. I don't even know how you would do that. I can't remake that face.
That's why you
Like
turn
even
her over
straight, I'm
doggy.
trying to think how ugly I am when I jizz. Bree would have to come up here and show me, but it's got to be ugly. Ah.
You got to turn her over in doggy and then spit on her back and say that was your jizz.
And kick
Then
them in
say,
the
"Oh, let
shit
me get
so
a
they hop
towel."
around.
I'm still blown away by the fact that she didn't sense that something was off. How does she not feel it?
Right,
was
you're
the
gonna
next
feel
day.
that pumping, bro.
You pulse. It's literally your penis
Yeah.
is pulsing.
Because
So
it's
not like
getting the stuff out. Like it's
right.
I didn't pulse because I wanted to get out of it.
Yeah, but for her, or unless it was her first time,
Did you
right.
know?
A V you wouldn't know any different. So I don't know.
Bad.
That's
that bad.
Yep.
why'd
sure
you
it
do
wasn't
it
her belly
then?
button?
Why continue?
Well, I couldn't very well see it in before we started it. Like she's gonna be this bad, and I'm gonna
Was she
regret it
hot?
instantly. She looked nice, yeah. So
What was
there
bad
was no
about it?
indication.
Yeah, but
that
then
she
what
was
made
gonna
it where
do
you
that.
couldn't jizz? What was the bad? Like what John just said. What was bad?
Oh, she moved in all the wrong ways and just wasn't any good.
She put her toe in your mouth.
Me-
Like,
No,
Smell.
I can't explain it. It wasn't fun, but wasn't.
she was that weight? Like, that's also like just.
Dead
No,
fish.
but the worst part of it is she tried her best. She
Okay,
don't-
but
I
if
don't
she,
know.
wait, hold on. But if she's attractive, right? Regardless whether she's trying to get you to suck her toes while you're hitting it in the missionary, like I don't know what kind of awkward shit you're doing, brushing the hair on your nipples. Like no matter what, I could just kind of flip you over and just now it's just a mannequin, right? And then,
Right.
but what could happen? But what could happen in it to where you're like, okay, I'm done now.
Matthew's pissed because he had to do all the work. That's what it is.
But I don't understand what would happen. Would she like ask the shit on your chest in the middle of it?
No, no. She didn't actually. She
Like that
didn't,
might
but-
turn any straight
like-
man off, you know? Or like
For
if
a
you shit
second.
on my balls while riding me.
It's
Ah!
very hard to explain. Like
It happens.
after the first try, after the first time, it was oh fuck, she's not good and she's not any good.
Oh,
Then
first
she
time.
wants-
So wait, this is multiple?
Yeah, she wanted more,
So why even bother?
and then I was like, oh, I'm not up for this. So
I'm not in good enough shape.
and ended up telling her, oh yeah, I came. Ah, yeah, good.
So wait, you had sex with her what then? Twice? The first time did you come?
First time I did, yeah.
But then how could she not determine the difference between the first time you come and the second time you're not?
I never said she believed me. She didn't say anything, but like
The plot thickens.
There's a chick in Belgium right now who's got problems, has psychological problems.
Oh
because
yeah,
of
she's
Matthew.
fucked up. She's like that first dude I knocked the boots with. He said he came and didn't feel like anything. Everybody else is doing this weird pulse robotic shit in my pussy. Something ain't right.
hey, I'm being honest. I'm just being honest. I did it. So
Yeah, I still can't figure out what was bad about it. Like, what did she do wrong? I still don't have an answer.
Well, I see
like
where
I
she moved, but even if she was to do like, I don't know, if a woman like grabbed her feet and did a split, that would make me come in about 10 seconds.
Right, exactly.
Like
Yeah.
or like if you put
That's
like your
cool.
feet behind your head or something, I'm done. I just
Did she
can't.
turn into a pretzel? That was
Yeah,
cool.
Oh, yeah.
I'm 10 seconds in and it's already over. Thank you. I don't know
Let's see
what
her-
kind of weird
Like,
weird
if
shit
you
was
said-
she making? Was she making pretzels or baking goods or
no,
Like
but
if
her
you said she
movements were-
stunk, I could say I can understand why, because she smells. Like smell is bad. Like to
I
me,
still get past
smell
that.
is-
Just don't do doggy
I can't
style.
get
It won't
past
waft it in your face. Do it missionary.
Oh well, that's my mistake.
Doggy
like-
style's like a fucking fan, bro. It's just gonna blow
Yeah, that's how I found
air
out.
into your mouth. You're gonna taste the fucking yeast. Wondering if someone's making bread. It's about to get tart, right? Just do it missionary and look at her in her face and kiss her. That's it. You'll get past that. What was
her
it?
movements were like awkward and untimed, like she was doing the wrong thing at the wrong time. So you normally when you're knocking the boots, you're kind of in sync, right? For
Sure,
it to be
sure.
good.
Like you push your butt goes up, right? Yeah,
It wasn't. It's like having somebody sit on the back of your bike, and they lean to the
Lean
to
the
the
opposite way.
corner
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So
I get it.
There's no rhythm. There's
Why
Why
no,
not let her take over then? You just get on top
She
of it.
tried. She tried, but it wasn't any good. Really.
Wow, that is.
And she tried to do the pelvis movements and everything, but it just poor girl.
You
But
could have just laid there. You could have just laid there and let her do whatever the fuck she wanted. You still would have busted a nut.
not
You could have
really.
laid on your back and just said whatever. Go for it.
Yeah, I mean, like if you, but the problem is, like, even when you're on the back, you still want to get a little bit of a butt tighten pump in. You know what I mean? Like you,
Yeah,
or like
but at
tighten
this
your.
point-
Here's a little trick for you guys with tiny dicks. Where my tiny dick crew at TDC. You don't have to raise your hand, Matthew. I know you're hung like a horse. But what you do is when she's riding you, tighten up your butt cheeks and put your thighs closer together, and makes your dick that much longer.
Doesn't know.
Oh, it does.
It works.
It does. It works well. But you gotta have movement, and apparently the women you fuck are basically mannequins. They don't move.
Not not
that's
the
women.
blow-up
turn
doll.
on.
Just the one. I never. That's the only time.
How
I
many
did it.
women you been with, Matthew? Just like throw a number out there. 5, 10, 30, 100. What do you say? What's your number at?
20 to 30.
Okay. Let's
Okay.
Jordan, you're at 1, 2. And what are you at, Spade? 6?
Oh, I'm closer to Matthew
Okay.
than I am to Jordan. Holy shit, man.
He keeps it real, man. He doesn't expect much. You know, it's just
Hey,
I'm comparing you to
Never
last
take a
week's sex. Like that's what I got. Like that, if anything, that's great. Like that's fantastic. That you, because you're never gonna be let down. Like you don't have a goal. It's just
Oh no!
That's
Stan
all I
has higher
know.
numbers
this
than
is the
you.
only thing that I know. So this is great every time. It's like a gift.
Stan has been with 3. Now I feel like shit.
Stan one up you, literally one up you.
Yeah, but does it count when he eats one?
He fucked it first, so it's all right.
Yeah, then it still works.
Ah.
Yeah, I mean,
He
with
made
two,
his own
I mean,
gravy.
even if you only have one, like one person you've been with, bro, your sex every time, you don't know anything else.
you know, it's vanilla. Not even vanilla. It's like being a virgin.
It's
Because you're still
Neapolitan
putting the
ice cream just in
There you
one
go.
lick. Yeah,
That's it.
it's all 3 flavors, one shot. Good for you, Jordan.
It's
Really
either that
set the precedence.
or you base your sex life on what you see in porn.
Don't do that. Don't do
Well,
that because now
because
you're a
you'll be
shitty
disappointed.
actor. You're bringing in pizza into the bedroom. All of a sudden, you're a yoga
to clean your
instructor.
pipes.
Nah, it's just gonna get weird, dude. Don't do that.
See, but that's a problem with teens nowadays. They have access to porn, and when they're 10 or 12 or whatever, they think that's the way it should
Making
be.
you sound really fucking bad right now. Like, I just want to put this out. Like the fact it makes you sound bad. Like, okay, if I'm the only one that's picking that up, I'll stop. But
I didn't pick it up.
you
What
didn't
do
you
you
didn't
mean?
get it? Okay.
No.
It made it sound like he was knocking the boots with 10 and 12-year-olds.
No. That's a
Oh.
statistic.
Because he was
That's
like,
a
yeah, the problem with the 10 and the 12-year-olds, they watching the porn. So
Yeah.
when they come to the house, they try to do this.
I'll- I'll clarify.
Stop
That's
that.
a,
Shut
that's
up.
a statistic.
Yep,
that's
time
a
out.
statistic came from a survey
And cut.
among teens.
And replay scene. I didn't let you finish.
Thousands.
Neither did she, but that's fine.
Well, you can always fake it.
But dude, I'm here all
Drop
week.
the mic. Yeah. No. Don't want people to interpret it wrong.
Yeah, no, that was my bad.
It
That's
is.
my bad.
Yeah.
It's just-
But there's some truth in, well, not an important thing, but if you see it globally, where realistically, if you're looking at the libidos of younger people, it's going down, and I think it's because it's so accessible, and there's nothing.
you think teenagers now versus when we were teenagers are more sexually active?
I think
I would say less.
we were.
Like,
I think we were more than they are today.
I agree with that because we got out more, right? We didn't have internet. We were out at the park fucking on a tire swing. You know what I mean? Like,
and it also comes down to effort, Jay. Like you said, you would go up to a girl or female and talk.
Yep.
Now you don't have to talk. You just stream something, jerk off, and you're done.
Yep.
Or you just swipe on an app and you just say,
Oh,
"Hey, meet
yeah.
up Friday at 2:00."
Do people
Well,
really
then
get on
you
those
still-
apps and fuck like for real? For real?
Yeah, I know
Really?
plenty of people. That's all they use. They're like, I don't even go out anymore.
The things that
Don't
Spade
go to
No,
has
I'm
bars,
not
seen.
talking about
don't do that.
meeting people. That's not what I'm saying. I'm talking about like they actually fuck. Like they meet on this
Yeah.
app and fuck.
Yeah,
Wow.
Will you do it, Spade?
I don't think so. I like the game. I like going
He's
up
married,
to a person.
bro. Like
No,
Right.
I'm
It's
just
time to
saying
block on.
if he was
I'm looking at
single
your
again,
Tinder account right now, and I see you logged on 16 minutes ago. Who's really hiking?
Yeah, right. No, but I feel I to me personally, I can't do the app. It's like I want the
What?
game.
But
I want
haven't
to
you been
go to the
married for
ball.
7 years? The app's been
Right.
only here for 5.
Right. I'm just
Whoops.
saying I would never be able to do that.
Who dropped the mic now? Like what? Look, I was on here last week. I met somebody at 7-Eleven. She sucked my dick, and my relationship hasn't been the same. My girl
That's
left
it,
for a hiking
yeah.
trip last Sunday and hasn't been back.
Never came back.
There you go. Yeah, I don't. Well, I met my third wife on Plenty of Fish. So, yeah, this is Spade's final credits. Oh, Brie with the zinger. Brie with the zinger. He doesn't get it. He doesn't get the joke. It's his final credit, like you're going to be dead after the stream.
I got it.
Okay.
I got it.
Wow.
I got it.
There was much more humor in it than what you said.
I didn't even say anything.
Exactly.
I got it. I got it.
Well, whatever.
I wouldn't use an app. If you're saying people meet on this app and they go fuck,
Yeah.
what if there
Because
was
that
a
was
fuck
the
me app?
original question.
There should
That
be a
was the
fuck me
original.
app where you could rate people, and then the one that Matthew fucked would get a 1 star. Like, does not move. See attached video. You know, like, wow, bro.
I had
Yeah.
to fake orgasm. I had to fake orgasm.
bro.
To get rid of
Fake
don't.
orgasm. You see 35 seconds in, time stamped. You know, colon 35 seconds. I'm thrusting. Nothing's coming. Right?
Could
and
you
that's a
imagine?
video review. Bro.
Tried to make face, but didn't work.
Yo. That's fucking great.
And then you get matched with people that also had a high rating. That's the only way it works.
That's it. If you're a 1 star, you get a 1 star. So this way,
That's a good
someone's
idea.
boosting up the rating. You know, someone's gonna
Yes.
get a 2.
That's a good idea.
It's so illegal, but it's fantastic
Wait, why is it illegal?
because it's fucking prostitution.
But you're giving. Is it prostitution though? Because there's no exchange of money.
Really? So you're gonna just meet her at Adirondack Park and fuck, and no drinks, nothing. There's no exchange of anything. Just
Nothing in
jizz.
it.
Not
Like,
in Matthew's
hey.
case.
No, it's like saying Friday, 2:00, show up over here.
Nah, bro, that shit would be- Bro, that would be taken off the App Store as soon as it's put up. Like, we gotta hurry up. We're gonna launch it as Toy Store. No, don't do that. We're gonna launch it as something else, download it, and then we're gonna program it on the back end. Nah, bro, that shit would be taken down. If it ain't prostitution, it's I don't think
Solicitation.
prostitute as
Solicitation.
actual money.
I
It's
think-
definitely
Also-
solicitation.
Apps like that, if you see the commercial or it pops up on your Facebook or whatever, lonely people searching for sex or something, I always thought that they were complete bullshit. So, but now you're saying they're apparently not.
So here's the technical definition of prostitution. The unworthy or corrupt use of one's talents for the sake of personal or financial gain. You coming
It's personal.
is technically personal gain.
Yeah. But if she comes as well, then you have mutual interest.
Yeah, then you're both being charged. And that app, you're never going to get an advertiser, right? There's going to be no sponsors ever. Unless Red Bull is really getting into the adventure field. She's got
Target
great-
them, but is looking for
Yes.
new ventures.
What happens if you go to a couples or a
Swingers
club and you meet? Yeah, because that's essentially the same thing that the app does, right?
The problem you have with the app, right? Swingers party, you could card people. With an app,
You can't. Yeah.
minors, bro. Minors.
But that was one of the questions I originally had is because, well, Jay is married, Spade is married, I am, Matthew is single. Now, let's say we all are single and we're looking. We're essentially not married. Would we adopt to the new way of pursuing a person? That's through apps. Now, everyone is using apps. Or we would still try the original way, like the traditional way.
When you go on Tinder, Spade, you're up. When you go on Tinder and you go on your dates, do you get a rating?
Not that I know of.
Like, do you rate your date? Ooh.
I don't think so.
Rate your
Ooh.
date.
Rate.
That's a
an
terrible
really
name
don't
for
think
the
you
app.
rate.
That's
You're
That
right.
would be worse if it was rape your date. Like, that's even worse. I said rate your date, not rape your.
Yeah, but the pun is intended.
Yeah, but that's nice. Like, that's a great fucking name. Rate
I
your
think- yeah.
date? Bro.
Let's Google it.
Bro. I'm on to something.
Just don't make any spelling errors when you submit the app.
I mean,
There's
I
a
can see how
date-
someone would be typing in app store date rape drug. No.
No.
No. That's not it.
There's a website called Rate Your Date, but it looks like it was made from geosites. When you click
Yeah,
on it.
see,
There's
I'm
a
on to
movie
something
about
now.
it.
It's daterate.net.
Oh God, when you say it, it's like I want you to say a certain word, and that's not
Yeah.
the word you're saying.
No,
Like, I don't want you to say it, but I
I
want.
know what you're saying.
You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. It's
Okay,
RATE Twitch.
There's a movie about it, about the idea.
what is that? French?
Rate your.
What is it? French? Like, where's it
No,
from?
it's
Is it American?
German.
Oh, it's
It's
German?
Of course,
Yeah.
it's German.
Bro, that's not a bad name for a thing.
No.
Rate your date. Like, that's. Oh God, Brie was just saying that women on Tinder now are going out on dates every day of the week to get free dinner. That's for
Yeah.
real. You
Yeah,
fucking.
that's for real.
That's
Yeah.
a whore. That's a dirty pirate hooker.
But what
There are
happens if you
even
don't put
ones
out,
that
though?
boast about it. That come out and boast about it. Like, I'm
See?
having dinner
That's
five
where
times a week.
rate your date. RYD rid. Ooh, get rid of your date. Rate your date. I like it. Great marketing. That's where that would come in because I know I've taken this chick last month on the same diner date like 4 times now, and I'm gonna give her 1 star. And then you
Yeah,
attach a
continue to put it
video, and then other people can also rate your date. Like you can film it; it's all recorded for proof. Of course.
That's pornography now.
No,
No,
because
no,
it's
no.
blurred. It's blurred out,
Oh, it's blurred.
and the sound is off, so you won't hear Matthews.
Backbreaking.
It's fake jizz.
Ah!
It's fake jizz.
I had a cramp.
Spasms.
Ah,
My sciatic. My sciatic's acting up.
You can actually hear him squeeze the bottle.
Oh my god.
I should have filled this before I went on this date.
Yeah.
A good stream. I'm gonna go eat lunch now. You guys have a good stream? Was that 3.5 hours?
Yeah.
We were only supposed to do 2. See what happens? We have a good time.
Yep. Yeah.
Good stream. Good stream. I gotta re-upload this. This is good. Rate your date. Okay. Thank you all for watching. We will see you next week. Same time, same rhyme. 9 o'clock, 10. I don't even know. Whenever the fuck Spade shows up is when it starts. The show. Hopefully he brings Pancake. I'd love to have him on as a guest.
Oh yes.
I'll pay him.
I'll
Let's
ask.
talk about that.
Spade, do the live. Do the live and send us the link.
Let's talk about
Oh
that.
yes.
What if I put some money on the table? Will he show up as a guest?
I'll ask.
Ask him.
I'll ask.